Hello, my retards, and welcome to Psychic Vampires number 2, the only show on the internet that features me and Ron and Psychic Vampires. Say hello. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. How are you today?
Yeah. Ron, I'll tell you what's joining me tonight is a bottle of scotch. What's joining you this evening?
This evening, I am drinking Citradelic by Fat Tire.
How's that?
It's all right.
Well, this
It's nice
tastes
on
like
a summer's eve.
Yeah, it's a good time to get drunk. In fact, every time is a good time to get drunk when you're an alcoholic, like me. So, guys, we have some fun for you tonight. We have Dan Pratt, Christine Pavlina, Patrick John Coleman, the Vigilant Christian, like some big fat bitch who brainwashes children called Three Hearts Church, James Jackson. The list goes on. And we're also going to open up Q&A. I'm going to invite people in a little bit, just hang out. And, yeah, so there's a lot going on tonight. Not super structured. We're just going to go with the flow. Ron, do you have any announcements or anything you want to make before we get super drunk?
No.
No?
Nothing really special on the horizons. No updates of any sort.
Well, how do you feel about Dan Pratt's departure from YouTube again? Any thoughts?
He'll be back. He's done this before. It's the same old bullshit.
Does he remind you of Brett Keane at all?
Oh, yeah, definitely. He's the Brett Keane of Flat Earth. And
You
it's
know,
funny because, like, he's the most round person to be talking about Flat Earth.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking Brett Keane is actually smarter and more attractive than Dan Pratt. And also just generally more clever. But yeah,
More charismatic, at least. I will say that.
a better physique, too. Nicer teeth.
I'd like to see them sumo wrestle in Jello.
I don't know if I could deal with that. So yeah, only thing I want to say really is hashtag bring Dan back, guys. We need to get Dan back on YouTube. There's a gaping hole. He needs to fill in all that junk. So go tweet hashtag bring Dan back. Get in touch with Dan. Let him know that we really miss him and we love him and we just want him to come back and just spread his knowledge and his love.
There really is a gaping hole.
Yeah.
And it's not just his own. We need you back, Dan.
I think Dan's versatile. He likes to fill holes, and he likes for his holes to be filled.
That's very true. That is very true.
Well, guys, let's just...
Like a Twinkie.
Since we're talking about Dan Pratt, why don't we watch the video that Dan Pratt has about Jews, I think it was. That's why he's left YouTube, because he made this video about Jews and pissed people off.
Hey, folks.
Oh, 1 second. Shut up, Dan. I'm not ready for you, you fat turd. Screen share. This is almost as professional as last week, everyone. Almost, but not quite.
I bet you nobody can hear this, but that's okay.
Yeah, if nobody can hear it,
let
let
the show anyway. These people are stupid. We could just show you pictures and go, haha, look how retarded they are.
Yeah, look at this picture of Dan Pratt. I mean, he managed to get an angle which makes him look twice as fat, which...
And what's with the goatee, dude? Like, seriously?
It looks like a Skyrim NPC. Like, took an arrow to the knee or something like that, you know?
You know, like, if you logged in and you clicked random in Fallout, this is the face.
Yeah.
It's a fucking mistake.
The random faces look a little more natural than Dan Pratt's, though. But I don't think Dan Pratt would survive the post-apocalyptic wasteland.
His face looks like it's trying to escape from its skeleton sometimes.
Yeah, it probably is. But I'm sure we'll see his face plenty more in the future because I'm giving it like 2 more days before Dan Pratt comes back, before the success of the Bring Dan Back hashtag campaign. So let's see what Dan has to say. Let me know if you can hear him okay, Ron.
Hey, folks. Sorry, I'm not trying to talk down to you.
And audience, let me know.
Stephen fucking Christ, I'll try to tell you I'm talking down to you to show my dominance over you. It's not... It's just easiest to put my phone on this table so I don't have to hold it and talk to you. That couldn't be it at all.
Why are you talking about your camera angle, you boring fuck?
This is how all of his videos start. He starts telling you about his day and all of his dumb bullshit. Then he starts to talk about something about the flat earth, usually like about Patricia Steere or Mark Sargent, and then he just gets fucking furious and starts screaming at the camera. Every one of his videos goes exactly that way, so...
Hey guys, I got my camera laying on this table here. By the way, fuck the Jews.
Yeah. You know
Basically.
what? My live thing is showing that the stream is offline.
It's showing live on my end, but who knows?
It says offline over here. Let me see what the fuck's going on. No active stream. YouTube is not currently receiving data for this stream. Can somebody let me know what's going on? It says it's live on Google Hangouts. Okay, it says they are coming through just fine, so people are hearing, but I don't see the live chat. The chat is supposed to be enabled, Tinfoil Hatter, okay? I don't know why. It says it's enabled. I took all the steps to enable the chat. Okay, it says there's 8 people watching, but on my live dashboard, it says that the fucking thing is offline, so great job, YouTube.
I've got a yellow live button in the top right over here.
Yeah,
so.
it says live on it says live on my Hangouts too, but for some reason it says it's offline on Google. I mean YouTube. Thanks for throwing me off, YouTube, you piece of shit. Now I can't see the chat. Let's get back to Dan Pratt. All right. I'm sure everyone's sick of looking at his ugly face in this still shot.
That's the only thing he's been good for is. At least now I don't have to take the Lord's name in vain anymore. Every time I get irritated, I'll just say, Stephen fucking Christ, you gotta be kidding me.
Stephen would love that, you fat bastard.
Today I wanted to talk to, or about...
Patricia Steere or Mark Sargent?
The people that just want to insist that every problem in the world is because of the Jews.
Oh, wait. Wow, maybe I misunderstood what's going on here. Maybe he actually said something nice about the Jews, and the backlash was from all of the fucking Nazis in Flat Earth. Like, maybe that's what happened, because, you know, there's a lot of goddamn Nazis in the Flat Earth.
Maybe that's it. It's like, God damn it, he's not fucking hating Jews. Time to flag him down or, you know, hate on him or whatever the fuck it is these people do with their little...
Why he left again? What specifically caused it? I mean, was it this video? This is what I've been told.
He does it every fucking other week. So, I mean, who can tell?
So in Flat Earth,
he's bipolar.
Defending, yeah, he is bipolar. That's why you know he'll be back.
Yep.
But in Flat Earth, it's more controversial to defend the Jews than to attack them. That says a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, this movement, yeah, you know who Eric Dubay is, right?
I know of the name. Can you?
Yeah, he's like the de facto leader of the Flat Earth movement. I mean, everybody kisses his ass. It's really disgusting how everybody just sucks up to him. But he's basically a fucking neo-Nazi, and he makes no bones about it. I mean, he's a Hitler lover for sure. And people just still kiss his ass anyway, or they talk about how great he is, how great his videos are when they're just filled with blatant Nazi propaganda. So
this Nazi shit and conspiracy theories goes way back for
Nazis
so
like
long.
to co-opt these movements, so that's
and
what
these
happens.
people love to say that, like, oh, I'm not a Nazi just because I believe in this or that, but it's like,
right.
No, but you associate with all these people who fucking do.
Well, a lot of them don't even think, right. They'll say things like, I'm not a Nazi. I just think that the Holocaust never really happened and that Hitler was a nice guy. I'm like, okay, well, you may not call yourself a Nazi, but, you know, the rest of us
to Antarctica.
Yeah. Well, Eric Dubay knows, he does believe that Hitler killed himself. Because he didn't want to be raped and tortured like Mussolini and all these other people. That's what he says at the end of his merry-go-round video, which was one of his more recent ones. So he knows Hitler's dead, but he sucks his balls in his asshole pretty hard, which is kind of gross when you consider that Hitler was a total fucking tyrannical fascist who scapegoated minorities for his own power.
He's a psycho. I mean, come on.
Yeah, so I don't understand why flat
There's
Earth...
nothing really to even debate about it there.
Well, they'll argue that because the victors make history, that all of these things about Hitler have been added, after the fact. Never mind that there are lots of people alive who were also alive when Hitler was alive. So it's not like this happened, hundreds of years ago, then we can't verify it. But whatever. Let them believe whatever fucking stupid shit they want.
Whatever helps them sleep at the end of the day.
Anyway, Dan was saying something about Jews, and that's sure to be interesting. So let's get back to it.
Exactly.
No, I know. Here we go. Fireworks are starting. I'm a sellout. I'm a shill. I'm a this. I'm a that. First of all, let me say, everyone that says the Jews are involved in the majority of the manipulations of the world, you're absolutely right.
Oh, never mind. Okay, so he wasn't defending the Jews. This is just his roundabout way of attacking the Jews. I knew he couldn't be a Jew defender. I knew it.
One minute he says, one thing, and then he goes to this. I really don't understand this guy. He's bipolar as fuck.
I don't know. I think I could see early 40s. That's what I'm guessing. What do you think?
What, his age?
Yeah.
Man, it's really hard to say. He has the mindset of maybe a edgy 16-year-old, but
yeah, juvenile mindset.
As far as how he looks, yeah, he's probably about 43.
Joke's on you. He's 28, man.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, he's lived a rough life. 28 years old, dude. He's got 4 kids. Yeah.
He looks like he's been a prison bitch for 30 years of his life.
I'm just kidding. He's not.
He went into prison at a young age.
He's actually 72.
Wow.
Let's continue, Dan. What else do you have to say about the Jews?
Now, whether they're Jews by race, I believe it's by religion. Other people think they're a race. Does it really fucking matter? Doesn't to me. Because again, I don't get wrapped up in groups of people, okay?
It does matter. Is he talking about a race or is he talking about a religion when he says that the Jews are involved in the majority of events? He's making a claim about the Jews, and then he says his definition of what they are doesn't matter. That's pretty smart.
Well, I mean, they're both. I mean, it's like Coptic fucking Egyptians or whatever the fuck, they're an ethnic religion.
Right.
Okay, my phone is going on.
What's going on here? What's that noise? That's coming from me.
I don't fucking know. My phone just spazzed out. Carlos is calling.
What? Oh man, this is going off the rails quick. Guys, I don't know what that noise means.
My phone is.
Oh man.
Carlos was trying to join in, or he was trying to call us, or
that was Carlos?
Shit, I don't fucking know.
That was Carlos?
My phone said Carlos was doing something.
Carlos, try.
Carlos, you bastard! I don't know how you hacked my phone.
Yeah, Carlos. Well, I told you, Carlos.
Where's my cigarettes at? God damn it!
Hold on, I'm sending Carlos the link. Oh, this is such riveting entertainment for everyone. Right, guys?
Yes.
Fun yet?
Yes,
this is what you can expect every week. All right.
Every week.
Carlos, I sent you the link.
Every week.
Yeah. I think Carlos talked about Dan Pratt.
Okay, we are being attacked by aliens. They're communicating.
Well, Carlos has the link. In the meantime, let's continue with Dan's tirade about the Jews.
So, first I want to say congratulations to all you people that run around and say it's the Jews, it's the Jews. Congratulations. You have uncovered the most obvious suspects, the usual suspects. You got that down.
So Dan's not a racist. He just thinks that Jews are the usual suspects behind every major conspiracy that's ever happened. So, but he's not anti-Semitic, and he's not racist, and he wants to attack people who blame the Jews for everything. So what's he saying?
Congratulations, you're stating the obvious. The reptilian Jews from fucking planet Crypto Jew are fucking taking over. How the Earth is flat now.
Yeah, he probably won't even talk about how the Earth is flat because for all of his fucking bullshit talking about the Earth being flat isn't even his major thing. So, let's continue though.
Now I'm going to ask you
Talking shit about people's his major thing.
to quit believing your history books, quit believing your Bibles.
The history books do not say that the Jews are behind every conspiracy. It's like he shifted his audience without any sort of, real segue whatsoever. He's actually talking to two different groups of people, but it seems like he's talking to one. It's kind of trippy, really.
He's bipolar.
Yeah.
Everything he does seems to be completely just two separate conversations at once.
Well, I'm sure he has some conflicting voices in his head. Probably more than two. Look at these crazy fucking eyes, man. Look at these eyes. And
maybe he has 31 spirits as well.
Maybe he's a shaman, but he's so tortured because he hasn't realized it yet. Patrick could help him. But
he should get that.
I'm saying something horrible about Dan Pratt. Yeah. So the fact that he's talking to two different groups of people, but it seems like he's talking to one, there's no segue in between his statements. It kind of just shows that he doesn't know what he's talking about at all. He's just every word that pops into his brain falls right out of his mouth. He's projecting all of his thoughts probably verbatim. That's probably what we're saying.
Verbal diarrhea. He's just shitting his brain out all over the fucking place for everybody to see.
Damn. Daniel, you are very transparent, my friend. Let's continue, though.
As the end-all, be-all that have been written by men, manipulated, obfuscated, contorted to twist the truth.
Do you think he has a pointy hat in his closet?
Use a little common sense. If you think the Vatican and Jesuits aren't at the very least, hand in hand with these motherfuckers.
Okay, so you know what? It's wrong of you to just blame the Jews because, as we all know, both the Vatican and the Jesuits are equally responsible. So there you go, guys. That's why you're wrong to just blame the Jews. Are you there, Ron?
Yeah, I'm here. The internet just spazzed out for a second.
You were totally frozen. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah. You know who else blames the Jesuits? Gail Cord Schuler. So that's who Dan Pratt is now in league with, okay? Gail Cord Schuler is his equal, everyone. But she's
the most batshit insane lady you could ever fucking speak to.
But she is actually better than Dan Pratt, I think, just by an edge. At least Zach Knight gives a shit about Gail Cord Schuler. I don't think he cares about Dan Pratt.
He's not even noticed.
Carlos, are you going to join or what, buddy?
You're out of your goddamn mind. Figure it out already.
Yeah.
I mean, what's a good example?
Carlos Sharp, join.
The movie.
Carlos? Are you there, Carlos? Carlos? Carlos?
Carlos.
Carlos, are you there, Carlos?
Motherfucker. Hello.
Did you say hello, Carlos? Oh my god, guys, this is the best live hangout ever. All right, well, until Carlos' call kicks in, let's continue with Miss Pratt.
I'm expecting wrestling music to kick in and for him to pop out with some fucking Steve Austin mask on.
He
or
does
some
seem
shit.
kind of like a wrestler with all the masks and shit.
There's always some kind of cloud of mystery every time he tries to join these hangouts, it seems.
I know. The Illuminati trying to prevent this, or what?
Yeah, it seems that way.
Well, Dan's going to have...
Patrick's up to his shenanigans.
Probably shenanigans.
The usual suspects.
Yeah.
The Jews are the usual suspects, guys.
Anyone that's seen it, it's a pretty good flick.
Damn it, now there's two Carloses. Which one's the real Carlos?
Carlos.
You decide.
Holy shit. Man of mystery.
Damn it, Carlos. Every time.
Me
Every
throwing
fucking
his
time,
Oh,
Carlos.
Carlos. Carlos?
Hey,
Hey. What's going on?
can you hear me?
I can
How you
hear
doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I see you're working on our boy Dan Pratt.
Yeah, we really want to bring Dan back. Hashtag bring Dan back. So,
What's up,
Yeah,
my favorite
I missed him.
ISIS member?
Yeah, yeah, that's right. ISIS.
poor Dan. Dan just needs somebody to love him for who he is, which is a fat, parasitic welfare queen.
That's right.
And
I love
That's right.
Dan because he has like some glorious teats that you get to milk.
yeah, they're pretty nice boobies.
You know, he's a good lulz cow, and you just get to milk the lulz.
Yeah, he's a lulz cow for sure. I love that term too, because
It's unwarranted self-importance.
it's so appropriate. Because every video you can find something that's just like cringe-tastic about Dan. There's always something going on in one of his videos, but his channel's gone now, and we don't have that anymore, and it's a problem.
How do you like that?
Oh, he'll fix it soon enough. He'll be back.
Yeah.
How do you like that? Where he just kind of picks out, hey, it's it's the Jews. Okay, life sucks, the weather's bad, and oh, by the way, it's the Jews' fault.
What about
Well, you guys you figured out the usual suspects, the Jews. Good for you guys.
Yeah.
Prescott
Tell
Bush?
me something
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, Prescott Bush contributed a lot of money to the Nazis, right?
Yeah. In fact, if he hadn't been an ultra wealthy man, he probably would have gone to jail for treason. But he got himself out of it. Henry
You know,
Ford.
you funneling it.
Henry Ford was helped the Nazis. He was,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
in fact, his picture hung in SS headquarters.
The guy from Howard Hughes also big fan of the Nazis, right?
Thank you.
Oh,
Are we good? You still can see me okay?
I can't see you at all, but I can hear you. But
As long as he can hear you.
let's continue with Miss Pratt. Let me hit screen share over here. She's just really contributing a lot to the conversation, don't you guys think? The conversation about how Jews are the usual suspects.
Evil, kind of mythical villain, Kaiser Sose. They're
Guys,
all talking.
Jews are an evil kind of mythical villain. It's self-evident. What?
I think my internet's kind of special.
Are we good?
I can
Oh,
cut
holy
you,
shit.
but you drop it in and out. Now I'm getting another call. Who's that? Can't even check. Who is it?
Hello?
Arrow?
Oh man, Dan Pratt is probably like, these fucking retards.
This is going insane. What's
Can you hear
going on?
Yeah, this Dan Pratt just is like, we look so unprofessional. We're probably making him look really good right now. And that's a hard thing to do. Make this fucking look good. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna hit play.
Talking about through the whole movie, and he's just the Antichrist, the devil incarnate. He's the most evil man that ever lived. He'll kill children out of lose a minute.
I kind of don't know what he's talking about.
Is he talking about Hitler or what?
Jews?
They go through the whole movie.
Who knows anymore?
Figure out-
Fucking insane bastard.
What, Ron?
I said, who knows what the fuck he's talking about anymore? He's just an insane asshole.
Well, his sentences don't follow. Like, he'll change the subject of his sentence mid-sentence, so he really could be talking about anything right now. So,
He thinks that we're able to follow along with this insane train of thought of his that,
all
but
crazy people are
only
like that.
he understands his fucked up structure.
Yeah, all crazy people are like that, man. They think that you know what's going on in their fucking warped minds.
Oh, is it just a legend? Who is it?
This is the
This guy,
controversial
that
Daniel
guy.
video that got him tossed
And
off.
at the end of the movie, it
Come on,
ends up
Dan.
being the
Yeah, you can do better than
guy
this,
you
dude.
least suspect.
Is he talking about, did he just say the GIMP? He's talking about GIMPs? Because I've seen him in a GIMP outfit before, satirically.
Oh yeah, the X-Tube. Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that he was only satirically involved in.
Classic X-Tube.
Just want everyone to know, Dan Pratt was only satirically involved in X-Tube videos, okay? He was never actually in X-Tube videos.
Satirically got fisted up the ass.
Only satirically once took 15 dicks in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Satirically. Not real.
What the hell's going
It
on?
never really happened, guys.
I got a point.
Hey, Omni, can you see us okay?
I can't see you, but I can hear you now.
Okay, because I'm for some reason, let me toggle my camera. Can you see me now?
I can, yeah. Well,
Okay. Yeah, we were having. I had to get back on. We had some connection issues.
Yeah. It's a lot. Dan Pratt gave a very reasonable explanation for why we should all hate the Jews, and it convinced everyone while you were gone. So,
Really,
turns out he was right the whole time, guys.
It was hard to get.
I'm convinced.
Yeah, I mean, just look at his face. Would he lie to you? Look at that beautiful face. Would he lie?
That's an artist.
Okay, I have a question about being guilty by star gods. Is somewhat of a racist,
Oh,
and they're pals. So what do we see? What's the form?
Well, Star Gods, just so everyone knows, I recorded a brand new Star Gods video today because he is now renouncing Flat Earth, guys. Star Gods is a crypto-earther, and he's so stupid he actually thinks that that's going to fucking continue to get him viewers. So, new Star Gods video coming, everybody.
Well, he's confused about reality too. If you saw that video.
Yeah. Well, funny because in the video I saw about that, he goes, what does he say? He claims it's wrong for people to call him a shill, and then he says, like, in the next 5 seconds, he goes, this movement is filled with so many operatives. I'm like, what the fuck kind of crack are you smoking? You're literally doing the exact same thing you're bitching about people doing to you. Like, you have no continuity at all.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, and he kisses Dan Pratt's hairy nutsack at the beginning of the video for a while, too, so...
That's why I'm saying if one is a racist, the other one's a racist.
Yeah, they're both fucking racist. I knew Dan Pratt's a fucking... You know what? I don't want to say he's really a Nazi. I just want to say Dan Pratt is only satirically a Nazi, okay, everyone?
He's only satirically a crypto-Nazi.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
He's
Hey,
definitely
you know what?
a goddamn bigot, and that's not satirically at all.
No,
I have
literally a bigot.
I have a treat for you.
What's that?
Shame. Shame.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I have a Icelandic shame bell on the way, so if we can all get shame bells, you know, we can really shame out of some motherfuckers.
That's right. Hey, Dan, shame.
Shame. Shame, Dan.
Shame.
Back welfare queen. All right. Let's let Dan talk some more. That's what everybody really wants to see. They want to see
definitely.
big old fat Dan. Here we go, guys.
You know, Lobster, real neat personality. It's the guy you would least expect to be Kaiser Sose. Ends up.
What are you talking about? Skip.
Oh, millions of fucking Christians that think these are fucking chosen people.
What?
Figure it the fuck out already. And if you
So now he's attacking the Christians for sympathizing with the Jews, which I do agree it's fucked up for, you know, anyone to think the Jews are the chosen people, but at the same time, these Christians are the same assholes that are supporting the Flat Earth movement, these psychotic evangelical Christians. So it seems like he's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place because those fanatical evangelical Christians don't tend to be anti-Semites anymore.
But they're Zionists.
Yeah, exactly. They're the opposite of anti-Semites now, but they're the same people he needs to bolster the Flat Earth movement. So he needs
Jews. Yeah.
Well, who are the Zionists? The Jews and Christians.
Bullshit.
Well, the Zionists are just fundamentalist Christians and then, like, you know, hardcore Jewish people. I can't imagine anyone else would have a motive for being a Zionist.
You know, this is, I think, a good point, because this whole thing about Zionism just drives me nuts, because if you listen to, the, neo-Nazi scumbags like, John Laban and Eric Dubay, they have this whole idea. They try to get you to believe that being Jewish and being a Zionist are synonymous terms. Mm-hmm. Nothing could be further from the truth. Then these idiots will show you pictures of Orthodox Jews. Orthodox Jews are the most anti-Zionist people on earth. They believe it is forbidden, according to the Talmud, for anybody to build a nation and give it the name Israel, except for their Messiah in the end times. So they don't recognize the nation of Israel. But nobody ever mentions the fact that Orthodox Jews, the ones they show pictures all the time with their prayer shawls and their tefillin and their yarmulkes, they don't understand that those people aren't Zionists. But they understand that most people are too ignorant to know that.
Right. Well, Dan Pratt doesn't understand that because all Jews are the same to him. So he doesn't care if they're religious or by blood, whatever. They're all the fucking same to Dan Pratt. Ron,
if you want to all like meeting up every Wednesday to fucking talk about how they're going to dominate the world and give everybody circumcisions.
I think the Jews probably do have a conference call because I know us gays have a weekly conference call where we discuss how to completely subvert society. So would not shock me if.
And I just saw you guys at the White Men's Club last week, so.
Yeah, and also we're all fucking Freemasons, okay? Okay, guys, we're Freemasons, all right? There you go. Yeah. There you go, guys. Freemasons.
There you go.
And Zionists. I love Jews. They're my favorite. Just so everyone knows.
Oh my God, I'm a madman. You see that shit?
Holy shit, dude.
I'm Illuminati.
Are you a secret Jew? Because I hear the Jews have secret magic powers that they don't share with everyone.
I mean, look at this nose. You don't get that nose by being fucking Aryan.
I see a small nose, dude. So are you using, like, holographic Jew powers to hide your Jewish nose?
Nah, man. You don't understand. I can pleasure two women at once with this nose.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we've shared our secret Jewish knowledge with you all.
Oh, yeah.
Secret Jew powers, because we're all secret Jews.
Secret Jews. That's right.
Jews power. Yeah.
Jew power.
Make sure you don't get your circumcision scars on the screen. They'll know then. So keep that off there.
Guys, I am circumcised, but only because I'm Jewish. So.
Banker by day, baby killer by night.
Yeah. Well, I hope Eric Dubay has fun with the last 40 seconds of this conversation. Probably won't. Eric Dubay doesn't give two shits. He's too busy bragging to 4chan about how much he's tricked the gullible retards on YouTube. So.
Yeah.
He's too busy consuming magic mushrooms. Which he wants children to do. He wants children to consume that too.
Well, they're easier to brainwash when they're on hallucinogens. So.
Yeah.
You know what? Dan is probably feeling left out. I don't want him to forget that we're actually talking about him. So let's continue with Miss Pratt, okay?
Let's continue.
Let's continue with the Skyrim NPC.
If you believe that, then you deserve what they're doing to you. I'm sorry.
You deserve what the Jews are doing to you.
You want to believe they're choosing to fucking use the fuck out of you and treat you like cattle. So you deserve it.
It's self-evident.
Look at that man's eyes.
Yeah.
Those are the eyes of insanity, everybody.
You know what?
If you can see this, look at those eyes. That's the eyes you see right before you die.
Yeah, Dan Pratt deserves a song because his eyes are just, I could see Dan Pratt eyes being a big single. Like, I don't know, that joke fell flat. Fuck you all. Fuck you for not
those eyes.
Look at his eyes.
Those rapists, Dan Pratt.
Do you really know how old he is?
He's 76. Take a look.
He's very strapping for a 76-year-old man. It's all those sausages he eats.
Yeah, he eats
They're in his eye bags. They're all just each one looks like a sausage.
Yeah, dude, like his eye bags, he looks like melted candles or like coming out of his eyes.
Crazy ass eye bags, man.
He's like
You
made of
know how many
wax or
hot
something.
pockets it took to get that physique?
You know what, guys? He
He
recorded
keeps
this
hot
video
pocket
from this
cheese
angle.
in those eye bags.
Listen, guys.
His eye bags match Star God's eye bags.
Yeah, that's why they're soul brothers. I mean, soul sisters. Because Star Gods is a transgendered woman who won't admit the truth to herself. So, guys, I know why Dan Pratt recorded the video from this angle. It's because somebody was coming over satirically for the glory hole. Satirically, I want to remind everyone this isn't real, okay? Satirically.
Nothing's real.
Yeah, but he didn't want to take the glory hole down because it's a lot of work to get put up. So he just was like, I'm going to record from a different angle. It's a lot easier. And so that's why we got this angle. So he doesn't want us to see the glory hole in the corner.
Yeah.
But yeah. What do you guys
There's
satirically.
probably somebody waiting right there.
Satirically, guys, he's not, obviously Dan Pratt is not gay. Obviously, he's a married man with children. And obviously, he doesn't have a huge channel on XTube. So obviously, this is all satirical.
The poor guy's just standing on the opposite end of that glory hole with his dick through the hole, like, what the fuck is this asshole talking about? Like, why is he sucking my dick? Come on, man.
I could see like flat earth glory hole fetish videos on XTube where the guy puts the dick through the video, but Dan Pratt is going on like just talking about this in the background, then he stops and he comes to the video.
And it's like, they
Seriously,
start knocking on the wall, and he's like, I'll be right there. I'm almost done. I got a 15-minute time limit on my videos.
Lying to us! Patricia steers a shill!
And the dude's like, come on, man. I paid good money for this shit. I want a buzz. Hurry up.
Oh, I loved him.
Yeah, this particular angle makes me, gives me like a nightmare. Like if you were in a prison cell and they put you in with some kind of crazed, prison,
wake up and
he's like holding you down in your cot,
Oh, yeah, there's no way this man would be able to rape anybody. Not in prison.
Start having
He's
heart
too doughy. He all you gotta do is just kind of like roll him over. And, yeah.
Like a turtle.
Hey guys,
I don't think he would do so well in prison. I wouldn't do so well in prison, but I know he wouldn't do so well in prison.
Guys, I had that frozen on Dan Pratt's face the whole time we were talking. Guys,
Look at those fucking eyes. Like, that's the face you make, like, right as Bubba enters in prison.
Yeah, like, kind of scared, but kind of intrigued.
It's like, ew, I never had my prostate touched before.
Nice. He makes satire. It's totally not true like this. Impossible.
Oh, boy.
It's very inspirational.
If satire doesn't work, we can always call it a social experiment.
It's a social experiment.
It's
a social experiment to see what edginess we could get away with, you guys.
Dan Pratt needs this to get rid of its bags. Some of this stuff. This is peppermint and dandelion.
Yeah.
Oh, dandelion. I have some dandelion tea thanks to you guys, but I haven't been drinking it. I've been slacking on my health procedures.
Well, that's all right.
It's okay. I'm a self-destructive person, and I want to die when I'm 46. So, all right, guys. Now that sad moment is out of the way, let's get back to Danielle Shat.
Fine. If you think there aren't other groups out there, more powerful groups.
Oh, there's more powerful groups than the Jews?
That know this as well and know they have a perfectly built-in fall guy. If you're the devil and you're trying to take over the world...
The devil uses the Jews directly, guys. That seems rational.
Well...
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Does he wear anything besides this goddamn tank top, by the way? I've never seen him in anything else.
No, he wears this tank top, but he doesn't wear pants, so it's freely accessible for him to play with himself.
So, like, his mom bought him, like, the 3-pack of Hanes tank tops. And that's all he wears. Does he even wear pants?
Right? He has a white one and a black one, right? And we know he has underwear because he put some on his face to make fun of Carlos once. So we know
that probably came with the same pack. Like it's that underwear tank top pack.
Carlos,
3 for $5.
I think
that was a painful moment when he put that underwear on his face to mock me because I was so ashamed of myself after that.
You should be ashamed of yourself. But just
I
so
hope
you know,
fucking watch that shit first.
that's the only pair of underwear that Dan Pratt owns. And he took it off while speaking in the video and put it over his own head. Just
imagine
so
his mother walking in and he's like ass naked from the waist down with his underwear on his face.
You guys think he's not playing with himself right now? Look at his face. He keeps having these weird, sexy faces in the video. It's totally playing with himself. Satirically. Satire.
It's fucking disgusting.
Not real, guys. Nothing I say is true at all. I don't have any evidence.
What is this with these people like Dan? They know nothing about the world, nothing about history,
right?
And they want to blame the Jews.
Well, he's not blaming us, the Jews. He goes, I do blame the Jews, but I also blame the Illuminati and the New World Order too. That's what he's saying.
No, I think to blame the Jews, I think you actually have to know one.
Yeah. Probably when he sees a Jew, he just like crosses himself and starts walking in the other direction. Probably what happens.
Yeah.
And then he puts them on a list and he sends it to all of his buddies in the clan. Satirically, because Dan Pratt is a racist, everyone. He just thinks
what he's done is he's gone and he's watched that piece of garbage, either the Adolf Hitler versus the Jew World Order.
Mm-hmm.
Or the other one is The Greatest Story Never Told. And I encourage people to go and watch those videos.
Right.
Because what you're getting is a sales job. I mean, and I was saving some of this for trigger warnings, but I'm just going to give a little bit of a hint to it. This idiot Dubay, as a resource to show the problems with the Jews, references King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella of Spain in 1492 and saying, oh, yeah, see, they kicked out the Jews because the Jews were so terrible. And they're a great resource. The people who started, the very two people who started the Spanish Inquisition that killed millions of people's lives, that's your reference?
Well, they basically bolster these racists from the past. They basically say that the fucking Dark Ages were correct. That's basically...
Yeah, exactly. Let's get out the rack and, and start burning witches at the stake because those people were right, Right. Unbelievable. It's shocking now just the level of stupidity. I never thought in the 21st century I would see the level of stupidity and taking advantage of people's lack of ignorance and lack of education. And then these vampires, the Dubays, the John Laban, people like that taking advantage of it. Go ahead.
It's really
What'd you say?
Psychic vampires. That's the name.
Yeah, psychic vampires. I'm sorry, psychic vampires. Yes, but just draw, and that's really fits into your show because what they do is they play on. People know something's wrong. Things don't work the way people want. They're looking for a scapegoat. They watch television. They watch television, and they see, a Jew is the head of Disney, and a Jew is, head of, like Spielberg or something like that. Yeah, and then they're going to say, see, you the correlation because somebody's Jewish, they must be reading the protocols of the elders of Zion and having secret meetings. Well, why would you draw that conclusion? The Catholic Church owns billions and billions and billions of dollars worth of land and businesses. The Queen of England owns billions and billions of oil reserves. But, they'll just say, well, they kind of lump them in Illuminati. But I don't see people going after Catholics and saying, oh, because the Catholic Church is involved in that. But the Catholics down the street you know, those people down there, they're the children of the devil. Why does it only work one way?
Well, the Pope is the head of the country of the Vatican, which is the richest country in the world.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. And
so follow the money.
So does that mean that you know, my Catholic neighbors 2 doors down are evil?
They are evil, Carlos. Why don't you admit it? Come on.
It's for different
bastards.
It's for different reasons, because they don't cut their lawn. That's why.
You know what? I'm sure this is going to come back to haunt me, but I'm going to quote a lyric from a Marilyn Manson song. The song is called Irresponsible Hate Anthem, okay? So this is a quote, so fucking don't hate me for saying this. But there's a lyric that says, everybody is somebody else's nigger. I know you are.
I hate you for saying that.
Well, you should hate me, because it means I'm a neo-Nazi that I said that word for 2 seconds. But the point is, everybody really is somebody else's scapegoat. No matter who you are, no matter what you believe, somebody else out there thinks that you're a fucking piece of shit, okay? And people like Hitler and tyrants and fascists, they don't care what you believe. The point is it convenient to make you the fucking Jew of the Holocaust? Is it convenient to make you the scapegoat of society? You can go ahead and blame the Jews. You can blame the gays. You can blame the blacks.
Sure.
You can blame whoever the fuck you want. But you can just as easily be that scapegoat if the table
froze.
And so you need to stand against people like Adolf Hitler. You don't need to suck his dick. You don't need to suck up to neo-Nazis. You need to take a fucking stand. There's a line, and you cross it when you start supporting fucking Nazis. So think, okay? Think about what you're doing, especially if you are one of those minorities who can be the scapegoat. Just think about it, all right? Anyway, sorry, that was a total scotch.
See, the thing is like, there's a lot of people that are just silent. They don't necessarily support all this bullshit, but they'll see it going on, and they'll say, "Oh, I'm a flat earther, but I don't believe in this Nazi bullshit and all this other Jewish nonsense, whatever." But you just keep your fucking mouth shut, and it's like, if you don't police your own movement, then why do we gotta do that? I mean, we wouldn't even be necessary right now to be making these little hangouts talking about this stuff if you guys handled your own fucking shit.
Exactly.
Like, if you guys owned what you fucking say and owned your own goddamn shit, then we wouldn't have to be here.
You need to shout down people like...
We'd be talking about some other shit.
Don't let people like Eric Dubay be your goddamn leader. He's a fucking Nazi piece of shit. And even if he's not really a Nazi, even if he's a fucking troll, he's still enabling all these Nazis with his bullshit amateur propaganda, okay?
Okay, you know what everybody's falling for? Divide and conquer.
Exactly.
Whoever the hell is at the top is creating the divide and conquer, and they love it. They love it. And that's basically from the media.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. It's like divide and conquer. That's the magic trick. Break that spell.
Because what they want to do is make everyone believe that they're part of some kind of a frickin' group. Because you know, people will introduce themselves and they'll tell you the group they're in. You know, I'm a whatever. You know, I'm a
your group.
Yeah, I mean, they'll tell you, oh, I'm a Democrat, feminist. You know, neocon, transsexual, conservative.
Yeah.
Socialist, whatever, and that's not what people are.
Yeah, you're not.
You know?
You're like, I don't want to get too philosophical, but what you believe about life and the methods and intentions that you have and that you employ, that really speaks more about who you are than the group that you associate with. But people diminish themselves by associating with these groups. Why can't you just... Why does everyone have to choose to be a follower? Why do you have to be a fucking follower? I don't understand. But people choose it because it's easier, I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
people just don't want to do their own thing.
People
aren't encouraged to just do their own thing anymore. It sucks.
It's just
really
connection.
I mean, maybe it's just our generation, I guess, but like, I feel like we were given a little shred of that, like, you know, a little shred of encouragement to, you know, do your own thing and be your own person. Nowadays, it's just like, no, you can't do anything. You must be uniform with everybody else's opinion, and you can't say anything to hurt anyone else's opinion. And like, everybody's opinion is right, and you can't say anything wrong about anybody's opinion.
That's right.
And we're going into like this weird touchy-feely phase where it's like, and there's this infighting that goes on that's acceptable on some levels, but at the same time, we're not allowed to politically correct say anybody is wrong.
Right.
I don't know. I'm fucked up, but I'm trying to make my point, and it's kind of weird, but it's like I don't know.
You're doing fine.
Go ahead.
Froze again.
Go on, guys.
Who knows what I was saying? I don't even know what I'm saying. People talk.
Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody has one, and most of them stink.
Noises are coming out of my mouth. That's all I know.
The cat, blame it on your third one.
If they make sense, they make sense.
Patrick cursed you.
It's my third eye speaking, not me.
Are we still on board here?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been getting a little bit of a bleep every so often, so I think it's issues.
Well, hey guys, let's take a vote.
I'll
Do you want
bleep
to
you.
continue with Dan Pratt, or do you want to find another retard?
Let's move on to the next retard. I'm sick of this fucking sick bastard with this
Carlos,
fucking weird
what do you
racist shit.
Dan Pratt or
how about both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both. Go on to someone else, but we might want to come back to Dan Pratt.
We want it all.
Everything.
Okay, guys.
President of the Fat Titty Flat Earth Committee for Men with Vaginas.
Guys, here's some options, okay? Urine therapy, the free cure for everything, from Vesuvius. The universe will give you exactly what you need, from Patrick John Coleman. How about the top martial artist has been fighting, and gay atheists make vids about me, $5,000 challenge from James Jackson.
I think I'm down for a little bit of piss drinking.
Piss drinking? Carlos and Kay, how do you feel? Do you want to watch a piss drinking video?
I think piss drinking.
Break it up a little bit.
You want to see piss drinking?
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm chewing up this rude, but
You interested in people who drink piss?
it's not piss.
Urine.
Are you interested in
Sometimes they snort it, sometimes they inject it.
Guys,
Sometimes they smoke it.
There's a lot of build-up. We got to go with the piss drinker.
Sometimes they crystallize their urine and they smoke it in glass pipes.
What do you have
They
to
call
say?
it pistol meth.
Pistol meth.
Ever watch those videos of people that are trying to survive in the desert?
Right?
Okay. And they're the experts on survival without water. And
Yeah.
even they are very reluctant to drink their own piss to save their freaking lives. To save their lives. They know that it's...
It'll dehydrate you. It's fucking filled with salt, you fucking retards.
Yeah, it's salt water.
By all means, drink your own
precious
piss.
proteins.
It's
They
delicious.
make seawater.
Well, you want to see the face of the
The
man?
same dudes that do this,
Yeah, give us some
the
piss
same
drinkers.
dudes that do this also drink their own semen.
You froze up.
I'm
probably
fairly sure of that.
eats
Any
his
man
own
that drinks
shit.
his own piss drinks his own semen too.
And eats his own
He
shit.
probably does yoga and sucks his own dick.
You know what?
I mean, look at this guy. I haven't seen anything, but look at him. He's totally a yoga dick sucking master.
Yeah, he's nasty, man. Just.
What is the deal? What is the deal with these guys and no shirts? Don't they sell shirts?
No, he doesn't believe in shirts, man. He thinks that you need sunlight on all of your body. He has a video called "You Need Sunlight on Your Genitals." Just so you guys know who he is, okay?
That's why his face has so many fucking pock marks. The sun did that.
Yeah. It's because all the piss he pours in his crater face. I'm being mean, guys. He's handsome except for the crater face part. But
Man, he looks like SpongeBob. He's got so many holes going on. He's like a brown SpongeBob.
no matter how handsome he is, aside from the pock marks, he drinks his own piss. So
Can you imagine that breath? Can you imagine the breath?
it's gotta be disgusting. It's gotta be so bad. Ugh. You guys want to see what he has to say about drinking your own piss?
Yeah, let's hear about the
smells
piss.
like Bud Light.
Bud Light tastes like Bud Light.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did to recycle it.
He's a recycler for sure. Piss drinker time. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
You're in therapy.
Yeah.
I am in therapy. Thank
You're
you.
in therapy, guys. Let's laugh it up, retard. Laugh it
This
up.
is something that many people haven't heard of, unfortunately, and you know, even a few of you might be going, "What the fuck is urine therapy?"
What the?
Are either of you guys going, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Some of you have never heard of urine therapy before. No, I think everyone knows that drinking your own piss is possible, but most people just don't do it because it's retarded. So, what do
Why
I...
are my teeth yellow?
I know. Why do I smell terrible? Why does everyone stay 20 feet away from me at all times?
Why does my breath smell like a urinal?
Hey, animals don't drink their own piss, and they only eat their own
Man,
shit.
I just really don't get this shit. It's so fucking idiotic. There's so many things you could do for your health other than drink your piss.
It's
Like, how about you eat a
drink
fucking
your own
salad
piss.
once in a while? What happened to just eating a fucking salad? No, you gotta snort and drink your piss.
These people need to think they have special knowledge. I know every time I
Eat a
talk
fucking
to someone
carrot,
about
you
the
fucking
piss-
weirdo.
Okay. Being scientific, your kidneys are supposed to filter out the
The
toxins and
internet's
excess
getting all
minerals.
choppy. I'm sorry here.
Are we there? Are we okay now?
Yeah. Hey guys, I'll be right back. You need to fill the bridge. Fill the gap.
No problem. Bill, yeah.
Okay, we're
My
filling
shirt
the
looks like a
gap.
tank top, not really a
Yeah,
tank. I'm
she's-
not wearing a tank top. It
She's
really
wearing
has a little braid at the top.
It's
But-
not a Dan Pratt.
No, but it almost looks like one. And here, anyway, your kidneys are supposed to filter out toxins, and guess where they come out? In your piss. So you're not recycling
Exactly.
essential nutrients. When you have excess minerals and toxins, your kidneys do their job by filtering out those toxins. And when minerals are in excess, they're considered toxic, besides all the other toxins your body is supposed to get rid of. So on that scientific level, you're just repoisoning yourself. Animals don't do it, and that's a good example.
There's a
for us.
reason why that shit's being put out of your body.
That's right. You got it. It's that part there is an excess pee hole, not an entrance pee hole or an entrance. It's not supposed to come back in your mouth. You're supposed to piss it out and leave it out.
Simple as that.
Yeah, it's that simple.
If the shit was good for you, your body would have kept it in there, you know?
Right. Who thought of that? I think that came from some of the Hindu practices.
It did.
And that had, and I don't know all of that. Like the deals about building prana, and some of the more unusual, what they call the left-handed path of Hinduism, does a lot of stuff like that.
Santos Bonacci is a piss drinker.
Hey, Ron.
What's up?
Do you have any thoughts on piss drinking?
What?
Do you have any thoughts on drinking piss?
Well, I mean, yeah, we were just talking about that while you were gone.
I was drinking my own piss while I was gone. Okay, everyone? That's my
How do
Well,
you-
all right, so what's your fucking thoughts
How
on
do
it,
you feel?
since you know from experience?
It's delicious and nutritious, and it expands your mind. I'm tripping balls on piss right now, everyone. I just caught a fly with my
What was
sister.
it? You said drink their piss to recycle the
I
drugs.
think I
Oh, that
actually
I
need
don't-
to, like, I think I need to
that
hang
was,
up and rejoin because my
satirically, that was
connection's
Rain
being
Griffin.
really
Yeah.
choppy.
Okay,
Was it
Ron.
him?
I'll be right back.
Hey, Ron's gonna rejoin everyone. What were we saying about Ms. Griffin?
Was it Rain Griffin or was it Dubay?
No, it was
Some-
Patrick Coleman, I think.
Somebody, we said that he's drinking his own
Satirically.
piss. Satirically to recycle his drugs. He didn't have enough money to buy new drugs, so he was recycling.
He's drinking his own piss. It doesn't have to be satirical.
Okay.
Okay.
Either way, If you take drugs, it's to recycle them.
Yeah. It's delicious too. So.
Yeah, you gotta put a foamy head on it like a nice beer.
Guys, you're gonna make me vomit. I watched a man inject into his own thighs today. So I've been through a lot of piss drinking. It's a theme today. Is that Ron? Ron, are you back? Come on, Ron.
Ron?
He had to piss!
Ron, were you drinking your own piss? Ron.
No, I was fixing my internet.
Would you like to take a moment to drink your own piss?
Sure, why not? I'll be right back. I'll try it out.
Give us a review, okay? We'll be waiting, but in the meantime, we're going to watch Vesuvius talk about drinking his own piss.
Ah, yeah.
Have a fun piss, and let us know how it goes.
Pissing in a bottle right now.
Oh, well, make sure you show us the bottle.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't show us the circumcision scar. People think you're a Jew.
Yeah, don't show us that. We don't want to see that, because then we'll all know. We're not being...
I'll be right back. I'm going to go fill up a few more bottles.
Yeah, let us see the bottles, okay? In the meantime, we're going to watch Vesuvius. Guys, hitting play now.
That's probably why you clicked on this.
I clicked on it because you're a freak.
There's a huge misconception. There are many lies circulating.
This guy drinks his own piss,
society,
everyone.
In our world today. One of the biggest ones has to do with urine. Guys, urine is not some thing to be afraid of.
Don't be afraid of your own piss, everyone. You know what's funny is he probably just drank his own piss right before recording this video. He's just like, I need to drink some piss, so I'm all amped up for this video. Imagine the smell, man.
I can almost smell his breath.
Just imagine. I mean, it smells like piss, So, but it probably smells like aged piss. Oh my god.
Well, don't you think that? You know, in a public urinal, they put that little mint brick in there.
God, yes.
You could just drink your piss and then grab that little mint brick and bite a little chunk off. Go freshen your breath.
Are you trying to make me sick? Oh my god. I'm having scotch, which by the way is the same color as piss. And you're talking about drinking piss. This is giving me a rough time.
Okay, I'm back.
Ron, you missed the talk about drinking piss.
I was here for most of it.
Actually, we all three agreed that drinking piss is good for your health.
It's fucking tasty, man. I mean, I just like poured all my beer out and just filled these up instead because, I mean, damn.
Ron, did everything come out all right?
What?
Did everything come out all right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Several stones.
Yeah. Listen, you didn't catch that. You caught the piss midstream, right? Like you didn't.
Meaty chunks. They look like little mini brains falling out of my uterus.
That's weird. You need to get that looked at by a doctor. But you didn't catch the piss at the beginning or end of the stream, right? You got the midstream piss. That's the piss that's good for you.
Oh, I got it all.
Wait, you can't get it all. It's bad for you to drink the piss at the beginning and the end of the stream, Ron.
I'm shaman as fuck, man. I'm shaman as fuck, dude. Sorry.
Point. You know the vegans like Santos Panacci and one of Patricia's guests who are vegans and drink their piss. One of her first guests.
I know. I did a video on them.
They're not vegans because they're cannibalizing themselves.
Oh yeah, it's got a lot of human tissue.
I bet those people smoke their kidney stones like fucking crack rocks.
Nice. That is fucking weird. I never thought of that.
It is not vegan.
Thumbs up.
No, but they would eat their own pineal gland if they could.
I swear to God, these piss drinkers are eating their own shit in private. I swear to fucking God, it's what's happening. How could it not be happening?
It's fucking
They may not be eating their own shit, but they may be picking the corn out of it. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
It's just fucking awesome to me. These people are just pure awesome. 2016, humanity rocks.
Humanity is really advanced, guys. We're drinking our own piss. Even cavemen didn't drink their own goddamn piss. Okay? Cavemen were smarter.
I mean,
Alright.
it just comes out of your body simply for a reason, people. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
No, they go, there's excess vitamins in the piss. Okay, take some goddamn
Cavemen used it to just put the fire out.
There's probably more vitamins in one McDonald's French fry than there is in your own piss. I mean, get real, you stupid fucking
eat a French
cunts.
fry and drink your own piss? Wouldn't you rather? Give me some orange juice. It's tastier than piss.
Durr. Go figure.
The only time that primates drink their own piss, and it has been observed, is when they're kept in captivity, like in a zoo. They start to like lose it, you know. But monkeys in the wild are not. They don't, as far as I know, have not been observed drinking their own piss. At least not in the numbers.
And they kill their own babies when they're cooped up like that too.
Just stop for a second and think.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about drinking your own piss.
Oh.
It's a thing now. Drinking your own piss is a thing.
I kind of wish I could bring up the piss drinking now.
Maybe it's going to lead to eating your own babies.
Yeah, maybe.
What's next?
Well, think about this. If you have a big old glass of piss and you drink that down, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when that urine hits your stomach?
Vomit.
First thing you say, it's the Jews!
Okay. I bet that all these Nazis drink their own piss.
You know, there's a thing called Jenkum.
Piss.
Now that we're on the topic, there's a thing called Jenkum. It's this drug that is basically called fermented shit. It's fermented shit and piss that, you know, and they take a bottle of this sewage, stick a balloon over it for like 3 days in the hot sun, and then it fills up with gas, and then they huff this gas and hallucinate like crazy.
Jenkum sounds like a drug from Skyrim, which, just so everyone knows, ties back to Dan.
Oh yeah,
we're keeping
skooma and all that.
Episode's jokes. So.
But I mean, this motherfucker Dan Pratt looks like he would do that too.
He looks like a Jenkum user.
Yeah.
I think that's part of it. I think huffing Jenkum is part of the ritual that you have to go through to join the neo-Nazi party. I think you have to have a big huff of Jenkum.
And you have to eat each other's poop. So that's a big Nazi thing I heard. So I heard Eric Dubay ate a lot of poop to get 43,000 subscribers on YouTube.
I also heard eating cyanide something that they do. Eating cyanide is like totally cool. Not if you're a Nazi, you should do that. Cause
yeah, Eric Dubay. Why don't you try eating some cyanide?
It's a fucking cool Nazi thing to do.
By the way, do you guys understand that Eric Dubay is a master martial artist? When I see his martial arts videos, I see a total badass and not someone who's totally full of fucking goddamn shit at all. He's
oh my God, he's not like James Jackson, is he? Or Sid Vicious or whatever the fuck he's calling himself these days.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up about his martial arts. I want to say something to Eric Dubay. If you're watching, pushing down your 98-pound Thai girlfriend does not make you a badass.
The girlfriend that you give weekly payments to remain your girlfriend, okay?
And take it from this dude. He's in ISIS. He'll fucking bomb your ass.
Yeah, for real. Fuck you up.
I want you guys look up electric flat Earth hypothesis. That guy's what's his name? Daryl Fox's girlfriend. She's on a couple of shows, and there's a channel called Jamie Lynn. I said it wrong. Jamie Lynn, one word.
We're going to watch the Jamie Lynn video because I forgot all about Eric Dubay being a secret transsexual. So I'm going to look it up. Jamie Lynn
Hicks.
And Jamie Lynn is one word.
Jamie Lynn has one workout video and claims to be a martial artist. And her body looks just like, and face looks exactly like Eric Dubay. And funny that he happens to be a flat earther.
I see Jesse Spots is on this channel, Flat Earth Electric Hypothesis.
Look up Jamie.
They don't have that many videos. You'll see that there's 2 videos where she's with him and you can hardly hear her.
You have to go to Jamie Lynn Hicks.
If you go to Jamie Lynn Hicks's channel, look up the one where it talks about its workout and dressed in mostly black.
The premise is that Jamie Lynn is Eric Dubay, right? That's the premise.
That's the premise.
The perfect video. I see the perfect video. What I think of dysphoria. I'm going to download it right now.
Yeah. Well, you got to see the workout video where Jamie Lynn is a martial artist. Quinky Dink.
Video. What's it called?
Jamie Lynn Hicks, and Jamie Lynn is one.
Jamie Lynn is absolutely one word.
And if it's not true, Jamie Lynn, I apologize to you. You haven't done anything wrong,
That's
and
right.
I have nothing.
You're an expert. I will tell you if say it's Jamie Lynn Hicks. I will fucking tell you, okay? I'm downloading it right now. We need to also find an Eric Dubay video in space, very clearly presented.
People out there, we have nothing against transsexuals.
That's right. That's right. Nothing transsexuals.
Actually.
Who doesn't love a good chick with a dick?
Yeah, me. The dick is what makes the chick, okay?
Exactly. I love
Hey,
feminine
I'm
dicks.
straight, but if I was gay, I could not find Orphan Red sexy. Oh, you dropped something.
I am
Right
getting
there.
fire.
Bye.
I think it's every man's secret gay thought to have a man with a feminine penis.
A feminine penis.
Yes.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut, okay?
Well, women have one. It's just really small.
Let me see if I can find it, and
I can find it really easily.
find it on. I'll find it in this phone, and
I can recognize what it looks like when it first comes up.
I'll see if I can look it up.
I'm self-conscious. I think I'm wearing Dan Pratt's tank top. I shouldn't have worn this shirt.
You wear it better than he does, obviously. I think his tits are probably better than yours, though. They're like way
he has
bigger.
nice feminine tits.
I'm hiding mine. I'm kneeling down.
Just show the cleaves.
He does.
I mean, he is the president of the Fat Titty Flat Earth Committee, so I mean, you can't beat him.
I'm jealous of his boobs.
Hey. Vesuvius, keep watching. We're not done with you, okay? You piss-drinking weirdo. Keep watching. We're not done. But anyway, get back to your Dan Pratt titties. Just want Vesuvius to keep watching. Wow, I just ruined that whole fucking thing, didn't I?
That's okay.
I threw everything right off. Okay, guys, I'll take a shot.
Jamie, we want to make a point, though. If it's not really Eric Dubay, we have nothing against.
Guys, I can tell. I am a master at this shit. I will be able to tell you immediately if it's Eric Dubay, okay? Guys, everyone watching, be aware. Oh, hey, guys. Q&A. Ask some goddamn questions, you fucking weirdos. Ask some questions.
Yeah, you sons of bitches.
Here's some questions.
Let's take a vote on whether it's Eric Dubay or not.
Okay, guys. Lee Harvey Hitler says, you guys talk about Dan and the Jews without me? Haha. I guess we did, huh? Addison says, hashtag Jew powers wink. I vote urine therapy or Patrick. Also Addison. A lot of these are Addison.
Workout one, you got.
Yeah, I'm not seeing.
Guys, do you think it's good enough time for me to give out the join link, or should I wait?
Not the music, the workout.
I think I have. Just give me a second. I think.
Is that it? That's it. That's it right there.
Hang on.
I bet Dan Pratt is a secret Jew.
He really gets working out.
Democrat secret Jew? What?
Yeah, I bet he is.
Who?
Dan Pratt. He looks like a Polish Jew.
Hey, I just want to throw this invitation out. Lord Stephen Christ, I'm your #1 fan. Join the Hangouts. Okay?
I think you're gay, Stephen, but still.
I almost said, "Oh, you're gay."
Pussy. How dare you? Stephen loves.
Okay, I sent it to you.
Okay.
You should get it in Skype.
Let us check how I. Oh, here we go.
How I train my body.
The face you can see, especially on electric flat Earth hypothesis, but you got to see the bod and the workout and the mention of martial arts.
I think we have to watch an Eric Dubay video first, and then we can watch this and compare. So that way, everyone,
We
there's
need
a
a
lot
James
of
Jensen karate video too. If they have like any karate videos, we need to compare their karate powers.
James
Take
Jackson.
this. I'll get it.
Watch it, bitch. Okay, I'm grabbing this Miss Dubay video. In the meantime, guys, I really think we owe it to Vesuvius just to get a few seconds in on his video. You want to watch a little more Vesuvius before we move on to Ms.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure.
Let's see his tan body.
Come on. Okay, Vesuvius, did I close? Oh, shit, I closed the Vesuvius video.
He's tanned like a crater impact.
Yeah, he's... Okay, screen share, urine therapy. Here we go.
It's stained.
This is very ancient practice.
Urine therapy is ancient.
I'm no fucking crazy guru, dude.
He's an
This has been
amateur cult
around
leader.
for thousands and thousands. People have been doing this since time immemorial.
People have been doing a lot of things since time immemorial. Do you think that everything that people used to do thousands of years ago was a good idea? Why don't you guys weigh in?
People
Come on, weigh
do
in!
several things for thousands of years that weren't exactly appropriate.
They
We used
cannibalize.
We used to walk around without toilet paper and shit caked onto our ass for thousands of years, too. So, I mean, do you want to do that, too, dude? Do you want to die of fucking, like, strange infections that you could easily avoid by wiping your ass, motherfucker? I don't think so.
How about burning some witches, too? They used to do that, too. So is that okay? Let's burn a witch?
Need to be...
I think I see where the toxins went. The toxins that created those dark rings, the reddish-brown rings around his eyes.
It's
You know
fucking
what?
jank,
I have
man.
reddish brown rings around my eyes. How dare
They're
you?
not reddish.
Not from drinking piss.
No, yours are just regular dark circles.
And you're not claiming to be a
My own
health expert.
Omni, you haven't been using the jankum, have you?
Maybe it's delicious.
You're not selling health.
We can have an intervention if you like.
I can make a lot of money selling Jenko. I mean, selling... Whatever. I'm very scotched up right now. You guys want to watch more of this?
Yeah, see if he's...
Yeah, let him play for 15 seconds. Let's do a challenge and see if we can get through 15 seconds of his bullshit.
Okay, I'm still trying to download this weird video of Eric Dubay so we can go ahead and watch this. In the meantime, this guy drinks his own piss for anyone who's just joining. He
Does he do it in the video actually, or is he just talking
probably
about
like
it?
aims his dick right at his mouth. I don't know. On MK5 though, I have a video of a guy who drinks his own piss right on camera, so that's pretty cool.
Basically, urine therapy
Yeah,
is the practice of drinking
we know what it
your
is,
own urine.
dumbass. Or injecting it.
Before I continue, I want to show you guys this.
Any
book.
of you ladies out there who think this guy is handsome, just remember he drinks his own piss. And he probably smells like his own piss, just so you all know.
I know a lot of stupid bitches that would probably still let him smash.
For real?
Yeah.
For real. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people with low standards out there in the world. What can I
If you have babies with this guy, they're going to have an instinct to drink their own piss. Do you want to have a child who one day drinks its own piss? I don't think you do. Do not bring
Well,
it, man.
Wait a second. You would save on diapers. You got a kid drinking your own piss.
I mean, what amazes me is like stupid people like this survive to even be the age that he is. Like, how does he live so long without drowning on his own fucking saliva?
Well, maybe piss is really good for you. Maybe.
Like he's. I don't
He's got a
understand how people like him still exist.
Why is he holding a book? Is he holding a book? What is this?
I don't know. Is he holding a book? I can't tell. He is
probably
holding some kind of weird object. It does look like a book. Maybe he'll
I
explain.
wonder if it's like a little fart book like that other guy.
A fart book?
Yeah, you remember the white guy's fart in
Diego?
my face guy? With his
Diego?
little fart. Yeah, with his little fart diary.
Wow.
Maybe he has a piss diary.
What an impressive life. Let's see what he has to say.
Excellent book. It's called The Water of Life by John W.
Wait.
I was close.
He was a doctor for over, you know.
Are you guys laughing at John Armstrong, who was a doctor? How dare you? John Armstrong was a goddamn doctor. That means something.
Read your plant fish, will ya?
I'm sorry, but something about him saying the water of life triggered me. I gotta go piss now.
Well, that's because
I had
be
to
right
change
back.
my shirt. I had to change my shirt. I looked too much like Dan Pratt. I couldn't stand it.
Oh my God!
I felt dirty.
Well,
You
really,
don't look incredible.
Oh, but I kept seeing it in the screen there. It's like, oh my gosh, it looks like Dan Pratt. I couldn't stand it. It was irritating.
Dan Pratt's a very great person to emulate.
Do you have the Q&A on?
I do have Q&A on. I does, yeah. Let's see. Q&A. What do you people have to say? Q&A. You guys. Oh, let me see what's new. Oh, no way. Dan was frustrated with all the Jew haters. Hey guys, ask some questions. Hey, but seriously, asks Tinfoil Hatter. You do know there are real issues to do with vampires and Zionists, right? What do you guys say to that question?
He's talking about that foreskin removal sanitation with saliva that virtually none of them do anymore.
You know, that's a good point. That whole
That's
thing.
what he's talking about, I'm sure.
First of all, they're talking about Zionists. They can't tell the difference between a Zionist and a Jew. And the whole thing about the sucking of that disgusting practice that some ultra-Orthodox, very rare ultra-Orthodox rabbis perform that. That's a medieval practice, and it's about as common as Judaism, as snake handling is in Christianity. You cannot go to Christianity and say, go out in the woods and find some frickin' snake handlers and say all Christians are crazy people and let their kids handle rattlesnakes. And any more than you can have Jews blamed because of some crazy bastards somewhere buried in some town in Israel still practicing something that's not even legal in this country, and most Jews would have called the cops.
I got one for you that's practiced every Sunday. Have you heard of transubstantiation?
What up?
I've heard the word, but I'm too drunk to
The
do the
Protestants
connotation.
believe
I need to get another beer.
The Protestants believe that communion, where you're symbolically, or in your sense, satirically, drinking the blood and eating the body of Christ. And they clearly say it's not transubstantiation. But in the Catholic Church, in every communion where they call it the Eucharist, they literally believe that they are eating the body and drinking the blood of Jesus.
But they know it's not literal, so why do they say it's literal?
Because they believe that the priest magically turns it into the body and the blood. So let's go with intentions. Let's go with intentions, right?
But nobody believes they're running around saying that Catholics are vampires. They're saying this is a religious practice. Well, it doesn't matter what you believe. It's what's true. And you can't blame Catholics are not, for the most part, all Catholics I've ever known are not vampires. You know?
I know you who are. So what do you say to that?
The only Catholics I knew were Irish, and they were pretty chill. Like they don't take it too seriously. It's just like something to do for them.
How much did they take?
They think that they were born that way, and they're born into that religion. Most of them don't actually choose it.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
pretty
something to do on the weekend for them.
Most
And it's like a community thing, a neighborhood thing. That's it.
Well, it's how they fit in with a community. But you know what, guys? I have a strong feeling this Eric Dubay video may be done. Oh, it's not done. You know what? We need to watch an Eric Dubay video.
Eric Dubay's a douchebag. That's all I got to say.
Eric Douchebag? Is that what you mean? Eric Douchebag.
Hey, what about where he
He's a
dressed up
douchebag.
like? What about the one where he dressed up like both Patricia, Mark?
I have that. We're gonna show it for you guys.
Yeah, because you can see him in a dress.
And the only thing I was mad about is when he imitated me, he did it with a southern accent.
Is it
like a redneck?
Is this the one?
That's it. Get a good look at the face.
Hi, my name's Carlos. I'm a member of ISIS.
Take a good look at Douchebake's face, everyone, because we want to compare it to, what's her name, Jamie Lynn Hicks?
Yeah.
Yes. Look at the teeth. Look at the jawline. Look at the mouth. Look at the nose. Look at the sunken eyes.
Look at the face.
brow.
Hey.
That's
What
right.
the fuck?
It actually,
Oh, brother.
the body matches too.
Let's take a look at
I apologize to Jamie Lynn
Fucking
Hicks
chunky.
if it's not him. I
Yep,
really do.
very sorry, Jamie Lynn, if this is not you. But anyway, let's take a look at Eric Dubay. Here we go.
Welcome back to Flat Earth and Hot Potatoes.
And they have the same breast too.
And I just wanted to get clear,
Basically, don't have any.
not a cross-dresser. This is in fact a pillowcase, and so is this. A pillowcase. Yeah, I do not own any women's clothing. I do own a women's clothing store. A girl is a gun.
What in the fuck am I watching?
He's pretending to be here.
This is just
He puts his
insane.
ear. Yeah, he's making fun of Patricia, basically. That's what's going on. It's amazing.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
really sad. Like, ha ha ha, guys, look, I'm going to insult her by doing that?
Dude, he's
Yeah.
Things
yeah,
like,
trouble.
dude,
I swear to God,
what the fuck? You just come off like a really sad weirdo. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you,
I would
dude?
bet money this fucking psycho is from 4chan. I would bet goddamn money on it. I know
Yeah.
what I'm looking at. Okay?
Well, he showed her.
He did Mark Sargent pretty well. You should skip to that part.
I don't know.
I
Yeah.
am actually, guys, I have a secret. I am actually that hacker known as 4chan.
Oh, 4chan is a single hacker. Okay. Well, you know what? 4chan will take note
You're awesome.
of you making a comment, and they're going to fuck your life up. All right, Ron?
I am the hacker known as 4chan. It's okay.
It's a little.
I have unseen powers, and I have many
You guys
memes.
can take a look at 4chan. Here you go. There you go. That's fucking 4chan.
I'm anonymous, you guys. Anyways, go ahead.
There goes a good one.
Yeah, that's a little case review there of his women's clothing.
He looks very feminine in this video. I think Eric Dubay might be a closet homosexual. What do you guys think? Satirically,
Satirically.
I think he is actually on the other end of the glory hole that we were talking about earlier. The damn
Dan Pratt should be sucking Eric Dubay's dick. He's much bigger. But Eric Dubay's...
I think, you know, that it's a mutual hole. It's like, you know, they take turns doing videos on opposite sides of this hole. Perhaps.
I'm gonna go cut my dick off now, okay?
Yeah. I'm gonna bleach my eyes after all this is said and done.
And then drink some piss. You know why he's doing that with the earlobes? He's trying to show that he's not Jamie Lynn Hicks because
I'll be 30
supposedly-
seconds back.
Yeah.
Looks like a tranny version of like the new Suicide Squad Joker or something. Like, look at that face.
While we wait, this is what I have to say.
Yeah. Another opinion from Kay.
I mean, just look at that guy's goddamn face. Like, seriously.
Well, you gotta now you
Yeah.
see Jamie Lynn Hicks. Before this is not fresh in your mind anymore. Is he gonna show him doing Mark Sargent? I know he's in there drinking his piss.
Of course. I mean, I'm still drinking mine. I got it right here in these bottles. It's delicious.
Are we filling for Omni? Did he take a hike there for a minute?
Yep, he's drinking his piss.
Dubay's face scared the piss out of him.
Okay.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was not real. That was not real.
No.
I'm not dead. Go away.
It's filler.
Somebody had Taco Bell.
Fill the silence.
I think my nose hairs are curling.
There you go. Keep filling the silence. I'm almost back. Okay, I'm back.
It's a
You're almost
pooter.
back? Okay, you're back.
My startup disk is almost full. Why?
It's a pooter, not real.
Why?
Sorry, guys. I got
Okay.
some trapped gas in my vajayjay.
Let's continue with Eric Dubay. I don't know why it's almost full. Here we go.
This very, very special guest.
Shut up.
His name is Matthew Boyland, Powerland.
Yeah,
Boyland.
hilarious.
I don't know, but here's the man. How you doing, Matt?
He should marry Patrick John Coleman.
Nice to be on your show. First of all, I just wanted to...
He doesn't even change the voice
record
between
it.
his Patricia and Matt Powerland impression.
Damn it, they've done it again. They turned off my personal recording of this show right now via remote control. They've been doing this for years.
Okay.
Patricia, hold on for just...
Where's the part where you're talking about Carlos?
Talking. Flat Earth and drink.
What's with the wine bottle?
Drinky. I'm a wino. So,
Hey, he filled his chest with something.
really, like Patricia, and then I had this idea, and I thought,
What
wouldn't
kind of spastic does this?
the Flat Earth King and Queen.
Look at that boobs.
Hey, by the way, did you get a chance to talk to Patricia about,
Who?
you know, the
Who is it?
That's supposed to be Mark Sargent.
Well, where the fuck is Carlos?
I'm in there. I'm in there somewhere.
He's hiding under the table ready to behead this motherfucker, I hope.
If anyone gets to Carlos. I don't see Carlos.
He does do Mark well. He really does.
His Matt Powerland sucks dick. It's terrible.
Yeah.
This is creepy.
Well, do you guys
Very
want to watch the Jamie Lynn Hicks video? Huh?
Oh, yeah.
No?
Yes.
Huh?
I'm not sure of who this is.
It's his transgender.
Again, you can see her face the best with electric flat Earth hypothesis, but you got to see her athletic thing.
Alright, let's
Hold
do
on.
this.
Turn screen
I'm
share
down
off.
for whatever. I really don't follow the flat Earth stuff, so I'm like
Don't
really
bother.
virgin to
Don't
a lot
bother,
of this
it's
stuff you guys
done.
show me.
It's over. Flat Earth is dead. But anyway, here we go. This is Jamie Lynn Hicks, guys.
Jamie Lynn.
Is it Eric Dubay? Is my question for you. Is that
Yeah,
Eric Dubay's
take a
face?
vote.
Is that
Take
his
a vote.
lips? Is that his
It
nose?
looks like it.
Let's find. Okay, hold on. Let me pull this other one up. That one's on QuickTime. QuickTime. Let me find. I need to find the Eric Dubay video. Open with that one with VLC.
back to Flat Earth and
Shut up. All right, now we're gonna screen share. We're gonna do a whole screen share. Let me stop screen share. Let me start screen share with desktop. Okay,
We got-
now you see. Wait, now you
Oh my god!
Wrong one.
Oh my god.
Flat Earth hypothesis, which has less makeup on.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to download that.
Okay.
Why?
That doesn't look like her.
Eric
There
Dubay.
you
There you go, guys. Side by
go.
side. Is Jamie Lynn Hicks, Eric Dubay.
What the
Ron,
fuck, man?
what do you think?
Look at everything. Look at the chins. Look at the facial structure, the nose, everything.
Yeah.
Eyebrows.
This
Look at
looks like a bank robber went on a murder spree and then turned into this woman on the left. But yeah, it looks like exactly. They look exactly like each other, for sure.
Guys, let's play both videos at once.
potatoes. I'm your host, Patricia
You
Steele,
guys know
and I just wanted to get clear right off the bat that I am not a cross-dresser.
Dude, look! If it look! Pause it for a second.
Okay.
The chick on the left got like those little hormone biddies going on,
Yeah.
and to be honest, it could be the same person.
It's
It's just like
Yeah,
like a
same
little
move.
bit of time with the hormone therapy, and then it very well could be the same person.
But the
And I apologize if it's not. This is all satire and social experimentation, but
Complete satire.
come on, look at this.
It's the same, everyone. Come on, you know it's Eric Dubay and fucking Jamie Lynn Hicks, the same goddamn person. You know!
Yeah, totally.
I want to vote.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
Have a vote.
Allahu Akbar.
Yay or nay? Yay. Ron?
Fucking yay 1,000 times.
Carlos?
Times a billion.
Yeah, Carlos and Kay, come on.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. I got to make a point. When we see Jamie Lynn Hicks with electric flat earth hypothesis, it's without the lipstick on because the lipstick is distracting. It's hardly any makeup. And then you can see the exact same rings around the eyes, the same lip shape, everything. But the makeup is distracting. So to get a fair vote, especially from the chat, if we did, you need to see him.
Shit, even
her,
with the makeup. Look at this
This is
motherfucker.
fucking
That's my
huge.
opinion.
Jamie Lynn Hicks and Eric Dubay are the same person. This is goddamn history, okay?
It's them hormone biddies, man. That's all it is. That's the only difference. And a little bit of makeup.
Years ago.
I need those hormones.
You know, if this is not true,
I smell
Lynn,
conspiracy.
we're
This
just
shit's fishier than tequila's twat.
but if this
No,
is
really,
if it turns out not to be true,
we apologize to Jamie Lynn.
Jamie Lynn, nobody's making fun of you
That's right.
for what you're going through. This
That's right.
process,
This looks
you know,
like
more,
disturbing,
you're fine.
like Eric Dubay.
No, I totally am. I'm making fun of you.
No, he's not.
I'm just kidding.
Only satirically.
I don't know who you are.
I'm not even.
It's a social
Comment on
experiment.
society. Okay?
It's a social experiment to see how you will respond.
But either way, you look exactly the same. Exactly. Like,
That's right.
long lost twins if you're not the same.
I think Jamie Lynn Hicks should contact Amazon and demand royalties from those damn books.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
let's continue. Eric Dubay, Jamie Lynn Hicks.
Yes, I do not own any. I do own a women's clothing store. A girl is a gun.
The voice sounds very similar too, huh?
What that means,
That's right.
Jamie Lynn Hicks.
I
It's
think
just a
that-
little bit of a slight advancement with the hormone therapy.
Let's skip
The
to-
voice is slightly higher because of the hormone therapy.
Here we go. Hold on. Is Jamie Lynn Hicks a ladyboy? Is Eric Dubay
Yes.
a ladyboy?
Yes.
That's big in Thailand. So you
They're
all.
both the same person.
You know
He's
what?
not-
They are both ladyboys.
Guys, I know the title for this video. Eric Dubay is a ladyboy. There you go. That's going to be a big title. I'm going to take over YouTube with that shit.
Dancing on the dance floor like a musical dance whore.
Poor Eric Dubay. You know what? I had like fucking 15 videos, and we made it through 3. Is it 3 or is it only 2? I don't even know anymore.
You notice Jamie Lynn hides her ears?
Yeah. I think so. No clear shots of the Jamie Lynn ears.
No,
The
it's,
internet seems to be freezing up like crazy.
It's because we're uncovering the truth, Ron.
Incredibly.
The Nazis are in charge of the internet.
Uh,
You know? Al Gore's a Nazi, and he created the internet.
Carlos is looking up electric flat earth hypothesis
I'm
because
going to hang up and rejoin.
she's in 2 videos.
So I think we've proven it pretty definitively that Eric Dubay is a transgender named Jamie Lynn. What's her name? Jamie Lynn what?
Hicks, Hicks.
Well, there you go, guys. You always get the best news here on my channel. You get the best news.
That's right.
I gotta mention, they also have martial arts and flat earth in common.
Oh,
What a
really? No. What are the fucking odds?
If you watch this whole video, Jamie Lynn says that she does martial arts, and she's on electric flat earth hypothesis in 2 of their videos. They don't have that many. It's easy to find. And that's where she's a flat earther too.
So let me guess, guys, what do you think? What is the better title? Is Eric Dubay a transgender? Or is Eric Dubay, I don't know. You know what? I think I gotta go with the transgender one. It's got two big buzzwords.
I found it.
Okay, that's right.
I'm going to send this one to you.
You got to see the face without
showcase it. Oh shit! I'm getting the backlash. Fuck. Any Q&A? Q&A, guys. Q&A.
I want to vote from Q&A after they see the next video.
Q&A. Carlos, you wizard overlord. How do we call in like you? Should I share the link and invite people to join us?
Oh, I don't see why not. I mean, what worst that can happen is you got an asshole on there, you just eject them.
Stephen Christ, join us! We need you, Lord Stevus. All right, hold on. One desktop. I hope I'm not showing any porn. Doesn't appear. I just did show porn. God damn it! I showed porn.
Did you really?
I didn't see it.
I didn't see anything.
I was looking
You
at
didn't see anything. Fuck you. I better just stop sharing so I get this shit all set up.
Yeah, I just sent you the video.
I beg of you, watch this video. You have to see this face without makeup. You gotta see it.
Daryl,
this is our golden opportunity.
Yeah, and his girlfriend, Jamie Lynn Hicks.
Okay, hold on.
Can you guys hear me okay?
I can hear you.
The internet just seems really choppy, like everybody's kind of breaking up really bad for me.
That's the Jews!
Yeah,
it's the Jews!
Hey guys,
the
does
Jews are a puppet! They're a puppet of the Jews!
This video cut out for you.
Hey guys.
Hey Steve,
Jamie Lynn.
Davis, if you're watching this, and I'm sure you are,
Steve,
Obama's a puppet of the Jews!
Steve! Steve, join! Okay? Alright, you got it.
Obama's a puppet of the Jews.
Obama's a puppet of the Jews, I agree. Didn't I just... hold on, let me present to everyone. Oh my god, I hate Hangouts. I can't believe I accidentally fucking... I'm so embarrassed right now, guys.
You'll be a master of it when you get
This
going.
is a fucking mail, right?
I hope nobody made that come back to home. I swear. That was embarrassing.
I didn't see it. Did you?
No,
Good!
I didn't see it.
Good! That's all I have to say. It's great. I'm glad you didn't see it.
Shouldn't have said anything then. If someone noticed, they probably wouldn't have noticed.
Tell me, do you see Jamie Lynn?
Today we're going to be talking about
Yes.
flat Earth and some of her theories and stuff like that.
Okay, I think Jamie Lynn's definitely Eric Dubay.
But, as you guys know, she's my lovely girlfriend, and
I'm Eric Dubay.
Yeah, it's the same fucking person.
Hey, I gotta say,
Totally.
this is much more fun watching it with you than I found it by myself.
Hey, I have to speak. Okay, I have to talk.
Fucking say it then.
Can everyone see me?
Yeah.
Eric Dubay,
Yes, sir.
you're a fucking troll, and everyone who believes you is a goddamn idiot, and you're laughing at all of them that they believe you. You give them evidence that you're a fucking troll right in front of their fucking faces, and they still believe you. So while I want to respect you, you're still a neo-Nazi piece of shit. But so everyone knows, you think they're all a bunch of fucking idiots, okay? I want everyone to be aware. I think they're stupid. All of your fans, all of your subscribers, you know they're goddamn idiots. And that's what's going on here. You have to show them how stupid they are because of your hubris and ego. But we know, Jamie, Eric, whatever you want to call yourself, we know what you are. You're a fucking 4chan troll, okay? You're discovered. You're exposed. It's the end of Eric Dubay. You fucking troll. All right? Sorry.
Yeah, but we meet it in a nice way because flat Earth friendship. Love and light. All positive. And let's find someone who can channel a frickin' spirit for us, okay?
Let's all lick each other's man pussies.
We did this out of love to protect the innocent and the naive.
I hate you, Eric Dubay.
Actually, there's
You
truth
cannot-
there. That is not satirical.
No,
There's
that's not
actually
satirical.
truth to that.
I hate you.
I want to punch him in the face.
Good.
I don't even. No, I'm just
But
kidding.
in a loving way.
Yes.
I am not jealous of Jamie Lynn's boobs. I am jealous of Dan Pratt's boobs.
Dan
I'm
Pratt
jealous
got them
of Pratt's boobs too.
W's.
They make me almost want to be a heterosexual. Laugh! Laugh at my
I heard
joke!
on XTube there's like a titty fucking video. Am I correct?
Dan Pratt, yeah. He puts his titties up to the glory hole and they just fuck him right in his titty.
Yeah.
Really.
And he just captures it all over that fucking pink Shrek face of his.
Critical, though. Well, alright, guys. What do you say?
That's what I'm gonna start calling him from now on. I'm just gonna call him Pink Shrek.
Pink Shrek. That's funny. Alright, let us continue with Jamie Lynn.
Yeah, but you know what, Eric? Even though you're a shitbag Nazi, we support you in your transition. You know.
Hashtag Pink
Support
Shrek.
your transition. Eric Dubay is transgender. Hashtag we support you, Eric. Okay? And I bring Dan back. We want Dan Pratt back.
I have a strange and funny point. Because I watched a lot of Jamie Lynn's music and speech. And he is not talking like a Nazi. Go figure.
Jamie Lynn is not a Nazi, but Eric Dubay is.
That's right.
That's right. Jamie Lynn is not a Nazi. For all practical purposes, we do not see Nazi talk coming out of her mouth.
No, not at all.
Do not.
In fact, a lot of what she says is she's actually, this persona of Jamie Lynn Hicks is actually a very, very nice person. She actually says
very depressed, very nice,
very, very nice person, and
Yeah.
doesn't, and
So
if she's got
real Eric Dubay, that's what you're saying. Jamie Lynn's the real Eric.
What do you say?
What's that?
Which one's the real
Eric Dubay? This is the real Eric. A transgender person.
Yeah. I like him better as a transsexual than as the Thailand Nazi karate dork.
Really, for real?
Me too. Ron, who do you prefer, Jamie Lynn or Eric Dubay?
I'd bang it if it's a feminist, feminine penis.
That makes one of us that would not bang Jamie Lynn. I'm open-minded.
I mean, it's just got to be a feminine-looking penis. That's all.
But not. You wouldn't bang what's his name's boobs, though, right?
Don't worry, I have a feeling.
No. That's a different story. I mean, through the glory hole, there is no gender. There's no gender in a glory hole.
Good point, my friend.
Those could be anybody's hairy-ass tits. Those could be anybody's hairy-ass boobies that are gelled up with Vaseline. I have no idea. That could be a lady's. That could be a man's. Who knows?
I feel like
I did not intend this video to go down this road tonight. I'm supposed to be making
travel down the rabbit hole with everybody, and we shall see.
Oh God!
Don't get us started
in this rabbit hole.
Do you guys want to watch Jamie Lynn, or are you convinced?
You want some?
No.
Yeah, the dogs. We got the dogs all worked up. Yeah.
Hi there.
Jamie Lynn got the dogs worked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
They think she smells better than Dan.
Are we done with Eric Douchebag?
Yeah, let's move the fuck on to somebody else.
Okay.
I still want to from the chat. I want the chat to say yes or no.
Carlos, Carlos.
I don't think there's anybody in the chat. I can't see the chat.
I can't see the chat either.
Fucking see anybody type.
Let us see Eric.
I don't think we actually have it enabled. We have a Q&A, but nobody's in it.
Enabled. I swear to God, I fucking enabled the chat. I don't know why it doesn't work. Fuck you!
Q&A works, but nobody's in it.
I'm gonna put something. I'll put something into the chat. See if you can see it.
I just typed "hey fuckers" earlier, and that's all I see.
I saw
It
that.
says 0 watch. My chat says 0 people are watching, so whatever. Let me see if I can go
Fuck
into
y'all,
that.
man.
Who's bored?
Vampires
I
Live
see
now.
hello.
I see no chat, though. I see comments. Oh, I can read comments. Hey guys, let's read some comments before we move to the next video, okay? Ian Bolton.
Okay.
I'm almost certain that Dowdy Dan does the piss thing in Nasty Sewage Drug. So he thinks Dan Pratt drinks piss. What do you guys think? Does Dan Pratt drink piss?
Of course.
Yeah, but I think he puts a scoop of ice cream in it.
How else do you get a healthy set of boobs other than getting that piss protein?
A lot of hormones. Maybe he drinks his wife's piss.
Oh my God! Stop! Oh my God!
Female hormones.
Yeah, don't drink your wife's piss because you're gonna get all those hormones that'll grow you some boobs.
Guys, we're gonna watch.
That's the only shower he ever takes, the golden one.
We're gonna watch one more video, then I'm gonna share it with the chat. Let me see if I can do that equally, okay? But let's read some more comments, okay? Addison says you're live, but we can't join. Okay, Addison, I'm gonna give you the join link, and then we're gonna watch it together, okay, everyone?
He's gonna pass you the joint. I mean, the join link.
The joint. I wish I had.
You're adding somebody?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out because I suck at this
cooler
because
if you
it's so
did.
fucking annoying.
I have to go piss.
Don't drink it.
And make sure you drink it on the way out, okay?
Don't drink it. Oh my gosh.
See,
For some
see
reason, guys, I can't find the fucking chat. I can't join
the best way to do that is like you gotta angle your butt up on the wall. That way, when you piss, it just goes straight into the mouth.
This is disgusting. I'm gonna vomit.
Yeah. Well, I'm just giving you technique tips, man. If you don't appreciate the shamanistic,
this is
advice, then fuck you.
it's like being on Instructables, you know?
Can somebody Skype me on the Eris? Oh wait, no, maybe EROS. Whatever. Skype me on the Eris, OMNIERIS@gmail.com. Skype me, and I will give you the link, and then you can share the link in the chat because I've drank too much scotch to find where I need to share the link. Okay? Just so everyone listening is aware. That's how you can join.
How did fucking Carlos get in? Or can they like not just like be in your circles on Google Plus or something? Or
No,
I don't know how this shit works.
He sent me a link through Skype, and then you just click on it, and it takes you right there. You have to shut everything down, and then you just.
I have no idea.
Yeah, Skype will. Yeah, it's a full link. It'll you don't even have to have your browser open.
I hate Hangouts. It's so hard to fucking figure out. I'm sharing the link. Guys, I'm sharing the link. Okay, I'm sharing it. If it'll let me.
The show will be awesome once we get it all figured out once and for all.
It takes time.
Watch at the very end of this, like we're gonna see comments like going, "Oh, we can't see shit. We can't hear shit."
I'm done pissing, but I have to make some food for the dogs.
I'm sharing the link.
It's been fun.
The link is not shared.
A lot of piss talk in this show.
Yeah, lots of piss.
Oh yeah.
I'm showing the
We
item.
got piss fetish. What can I say?
Anyone may join. I just shared the link. Is there? It looks as though there may be an Asian woman speaking with a pirate face. Maybe I'm drunk. I see it at the bar.
Those Asian pirate women, damn it.
Goddamn Asians. They're so sneaky.
They're pirate women. And they're
I almost
pirate
popped half a chub at that thought.
Always sneaking into my hangouts. I can't see the chat, everyone. In the meantime, we're going to continue to watch Eric Dubay. Okay?
Really should see more of that with Fox.
Yeah.
It's really precious.
Hey, if you've got Jamie Lynn Hicks, if you've got her,
A better picture?
no, if you've got her channel, why don't you send her a link?
I don't have her.
Oh wow.
What the fuck? Why is it going backwards?
Spell it for me.
You can send her a private message.
I need to
Hey,
explain.
We just randomly went into a trippy phase.
Okay, everyone. I don't know how to make this work, so let's just do this the hard way, okay? I'm gonna give you the link.
You're getting the link?
Yes. https://cu5rmtze.tv-b7fs
Call now, ladies.
BYU. Why is it not the U? It doesn't work! God damn it! This is so professional, everyone.
If you're self-employed,
Oh, jeez.
probably keeping track of
Quiet!
You guys want to move on? You want to move on to the next video? We know Eric Dubay is transgender. Do you want to watch a Patrick John Coleman video?
Yeah.
I'm down for that, but I actually have to piss again. Believe it or not.
Unacceptable.
The power of
This is my own personal meme here, I guess. That Ron pees a lot, guys. Haha.
A lot, everyone.
It's like it's contagious. Right?
That's right.
Would the pooter make you fart then?
Oh no.
Hello.
Oh, Patrick, guys. Look at his shirt. He has a cool shirt.
Oh, where did he get those clothes?
It's so pretty.
Find them in the garbage.
Oh my goodness.
We need to wait for Pat. He's our. I mean, we need to wait. We need to wait for. Who's calling? Somebody's calling. Who's trying to join? How do I accept? How do I accept? I need to find out how to accept.
I don't know. I don't know.
I missed the call. No. Call back. Call back.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello. Can someone hear me?
Addison.
You on? Ian?
Yes.
Addison? Oh, Addison. Way to go. You figured it out. I didn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Cool story, bro. What's up, Addison?
Not much. It's like 3 in the morning here.
On a scale of 1 to 11, how terrible is this live feed?
On my end, terrible, because it's like I'm on mobile Wi-Fi, so it's just disgustingly bad.
Oh,
so
pretty bad.
Addison, where are you in the world?
Yeah, you had it.
In the UK?
Okay.
That's disgusting!
Why?
Americans are the best! Everyone knows.
Well.
I'm just kidding. Scottish people are the best. They provide
First thing, the first thing I want to ask before we invade your country, do you have any oil?
That was the healthiest piss I've ever drank.
What did you just say?
I said that was the most healthiest piss I've ever drank.
You drank some piss. Well, good. I'm glad to know that we're influencing people.
Addison,
Absolutely.
in the UK, do you have a lot of piss drinkers?
Not that I've ever met, but I have come across this before online. So.
I know that P and T are only one letter away.
It's very true, and they're almost the same color, so.
That's right. What kind of tea are you drinking there?
I hate tea. It's kind of like a.
Who the fuck drinks tea? What jackass drinks tea?
It's like anyone above the age of
40.
jokes
are starting to get stale.
anyone above the age of 40 might have tea, but it's like 50-50 between tea and coffee. And then anyone below that age just drinks coffee, pretty much.
Coffee has a goddamn effect. Okay, that's all I have to say about tea and coffee. I think we was watching the video.
I love to have me a mug of tea every once in a while.
Weren't we watching Patrick in this show?
Yeah.
This awesome show.
What the hell?
Addison, I hope you're ready for
That's his wedding dress.
I don't think anyone's ever going to fall.
That's the dress he lost his virginity in.
Either still a virgin or he's long past that point. It's one or the other. There's no in between.
No, I mean it's spiritual virginity. You don't get it, man. He's a shaman.
Except for the time that he was raped by another guy.
Apparently he's just posted as well. So.
Yeah.
You know, during the rape, Patrick was like,
I do pity him
so
on
good,
that.
I forgive you.
But he wanted it. That was part of his contract.
Yeah, Kay says that's his soul contract.
It
is a soul contract.
Remember, you actually, that's right. Soul contract.
Look at Patrick.
I forgot.
Addison, if you walk down, if you look at, pull up Patrick's picture again. If you look at Patrick's picture, Addison, how would that be viewed in the UK if you walk down the street like that?
Yeah.
It kind of depends, because we have people like that who are like normal and cool, but as soon as he started speaking, you just realize like walk away as fast as you can, basically.
Hey guys, after bullshit for about 30 seconds. I gotta go take a piss. So
I mean, he looks like a guy in any like British band, to be honest. So.
Yeah,
it looks like you'd be in a British band.
I mean, we do look kind of crazy, so.
Yeah, British bands. I can see that. Yeah.
He looks, to be honest, like I've been to Chicago, and there's a lot of assorted nut bars in Chicago, and you know this is just one of them. He does look like he'd be in a Chicago punk band.
They wouldn't have a problem with his outfit, like say for instance in London.
Oh, no.
But once he opened his mouth and they heard his American accent, they'd say this guy's freaking crazy, right?
Not the American accent in particular, but the
It's
stuff he
not
says.
even so much his accent; it's what the fuck he says, man.
Yeah.
He just says crazy shit.
And this whole like soul contract thing, it reminds me of like Scientology's. Do you know the Sea Org thing that you have to do for like a 1 billion-year contract? It's like what the.
Oh yeah.
Like you sign it, and then years, like so many regenerations later, you're still tied into it. It's like.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I used to think that you know the UK people were probably not as crazy as for instance, you know, because we have a big country and we have a lot of a lot of real estate to actually grow crazy, you know. And then I watched what's his name? What's the guy's name? Kev Baker on TFR. You know, Kev Baker. Oh, welcome to TFR. We've got expert for CERN on here. They're cracking the space-time continuum. The bastards that they're doing. Oh, they're on drugs. And once I heard that, I thought you guys are just as screwed up as we are.
I've never seen this guy, but yeah, I thought we were. I thought we were like more famous than you guys for quite a while, but then I was like, I realized on the internet there's a lot of British guys or UK guys that are just as nuts. Like we've got quite a strong flat Earth thing here, and it's like I don't understand it.
Well, thank you for that, because I feel a whole lot better about our country. This coming from a guy in a knit mask, okay? So, you know, does this look crazy? Does this look sane to you wearing this? You know,
you're not Eric Dubay.
You're in Pakistan, right, Carlos?
Yeah, I'm in Pakistan. You know. The Cherokees. I have nothing against Pakistanis.
We're not.
It's good to see Pakistan being represented in these conversations. I always said that we need more representation from Pakistan.
Guys, we're being very rude to Patrick.
Yeah.
Okay? Look at his face. He needs some audience attention, and we're just ignoring him. It's not fair.
He wore a very pretty dress to prepare for this fucking he's about to receive from us.
On this show.
It looks like
he was a nice outfit.
I think it was rejected from Goodwill.
Yeah, the Goodwill is.
Yeah, Goodwill. We can't sell it.
I got this image of Goodwill sorting through the donated clothes, and that was rejected, and it was put in the dumpster. And he went dumpster diving to find that.
It probably came in a suitcase infested with like bed bugs and shit and roaches. And
hey
they
guys,
just like threw it out, and he's like, "Hell yeah, score!"
Let's give Patrick 30 seconds, okay?
Yeah.
Well, here we go. Patrick, 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds, buddy.
Hello, my name is Patrick John Coleman. I'm a shaman in Chicago, Illinois.
He's already crying. Why is he half crying?
Found $1 on the ground.
Oh my God, $1!
And
It's magic.
the store that I went to buy my cigarettes at gave out free donuts. He's like, here's some free donuts. So you create your
I bet they're expired.
Guys, you create your own reality because Patrick found $1 and they were giving out free donuts at the gas station.
And they're expired, I bet.
All the proof you need.
I mean, there's no way that that could happen without creating your own reality,
No.
of course.
Patrick made
They're
this.
probably like, here you go, man. These are going bad. You want some? Sure.
Oh,
thank
let's
you.
throw this shit away. Let's give it to the heroin addict.
Yeah. You know what? He's got two of his food groups covered. He's got the cigarettes and he's got the donuts.
They're like, oh man, this poor mental patient got away from his special tour. We need to give him some snacks and the juice pack.
They were probably thinking
Here's some
like,
donuts.
he's gonna throw another public tantrum if we don't give him some free donuts. Might as well give them away. Probably better than a fucking Patrick throwing a tantrum in public.
Needless to say, Patrick, we can't make it 30 seconds without you being crazy.
Hey, Addison, can you send him some of that British spotted dick? He might enjoy some of that.
I do want to be fair to him, though. It does look like he at least thought about having a shower in this one. So.
Hold on, let me take a look.
Yeah, definitely.
Thought about it. He thought about it, but decided it wasn't worth the time.
Yeah, but you gotta give him props for at least thinking about it. I mean,
No.
in the last couple of videos, it's not even crossed his mind.
He's getting very nasty. Okay, we can all agree. But when I see Patrick, I really think of a Batman villain. And I think, like, when I put myself in Vitaly's position, and I think, what if Patrick is putting his face near yours, like his fucking lips, like 2 inches from yours? Can you imagine the Joker is trying to make out with you? Because that is what it must be like to be Vitaly. Like, the Joker's trying to fucking have sex with you. That's gotta be what it's be like. Or what it must be.
I know it's sad to be able to wake up every morning and flip a coin whether you stay with Patrick or live in a cardboard box. You're like, I don't know. Today might, you know. If it was about 10 degrees warmer outside, I'd be out of here.
There was a picture of Vitaly's naked ass on Instagram, which means part of his deal with Patrick was
while he was cooking.
That apartment.
Very dangerous.
No, not good.
Fucking nasty, man.
Brought to you by Power, everyone.
Yeah, Addison, your mic is muted.
It is?
Yeah, sorry, I was moving it around so I just wanted to be quiet whilst I was moving it.
It's out on all the Patrick fun.
Can you hear me now, though?
Let him play a few more seconds. Let's see if we can last at least 15. We know we can't do 30.
Seconds, the Masonic number, 33 seconds. Okay? Starting now.
Booyah.
Oh, wait, I skipped ahead. Wow, I skipped way ahead. Oh, my God.
We win by default.
It was Patrick's turn.
The only way we will actually succeed, trust me.
Here we go.
Create your own reality. And these probably aren't good for you. They're probably not good for you. I'm probably not going to eat them, but I'm going to put them on my altar.
Okay, Patrick.
Okay, here we go, all right? He's talking about the universe gives you exactly what you need. So the universe gave me these donuts that are probably bad for me and that I'm probably not going to eat. And I also got $1, so I get to buy more cigarettes, which are killing me.
You believe...
That's what I need, right, universe? Thank you. Hashtag good guy universe.
You know he's going to eat the goddamn donuts, right? You know he's going to eat.
Yeah, he's gonna like scrape the powder off of them and snort it.
You know, I'm really feeling bad about myself because I signed
cut that in with his pills and snort it.
Yeah, because I signed a sole contract to watch that video. You know,
no, you accepted that punishment.
Should have never signed that soul contract, you dummy.
Don't ever
wear that mask, too.
Yeah, and wear this stupid mask.
Yeah, this is all preordained. It makes a lot of sense when you think of it that way, huh?
That's right.
Can I just check?
Is this always bringing us the greatest news? I thought he disappeared for like 2 days after our last episode, guys. I think we really affected him.
Well, he's come back. He's just posted. Is this his latest video?
Yeah, he's got some more videos up now.
But every single one of them, right? After whatever happened, every single video, he sounds like he's on the verge of tears every 2 seconds. Like in this video, even he's like, it's fake, but he can't help himself.
I want to do it.
Don't you think he kind of like picked up on that one time that he like switched it on? Like maybe he's not switching it every time.
Hey guys! Hey guys! Here we go!
Yeah. But what I'm saying is like because he's done that once, like I do think he's like mentally disturbed and he's probably like depressed as fuck. So.
Yeah, but you know what? He could be in a British band. He could be in a British rock band. As long as he keeps his mouth shut.
Wow.
Fuck you, Patrick. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking loser. That's what I think would happen.
I think I'm already done with him now.
I can't be done with Patrick. I'm locked in an eternal struggle with Patrick, okay?
Yeah.
There's something between us karmically. We have a soul contract. I have to see this to the end. Me and Patrick are locked in a fucking eternal struggle. Just like with Lord Stephen Christ, I believe. So
he just needs to go back to his roots. That's what I
whole Voldemort thing.
Yeah, can you imagine his next Bo Ratliff video? Hey guys, I put 14-year-old boys! Ah! Everyone. It's hilarious.
Hey, I have to ask Addison. Addison, was my Scottish accent better than Mel Gibson's?
Yeah, definitely.
I have a great Scottish accent. I've been to... Wait, never mind.
That's like...
Not to do my Scottish accent, which I stole from that show with the bitch from the X-Files on it. I forget her name. The full...
We're gonna have freedom!
Been to Scotland!
Yeah,
it's all in the freaking tongue roll, really. That's talent.
Yeah.
It's talent. What do you guys say? You want some more Patrick?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. More
the
Patrick.
Audience begging for more Patrick. Here
like, every line is gold, so...
It is. Patrick is a fucking lulz cow, just like Dan Pratt.
Explain this.
Explain it, everyone!
Explain how this works.
Why do we have to explain your shitty logic for you?
I know. What's up with your hair? It looks terrible.
You're the one that decided to be this retard. Why do we have to make it make sense for you?
Patrick's holding the dollar bill upside down. He can't even get the fucking angle right. Jesus Christ, he's wearing this dress. This is definitely, like, intentional, right? There's no way that he's this accidentally ridiculous.
His head looks like it's almost photoshopped onto this weird dress.
It doesn't look natural, man. What's with the shirt? Like, let's just take a long, hard look at the shirt. What the fuck is up with that? The bitch from 3 Shirts wouldn't wear that shirt.
It's like a vaporwave video or something.
What do we think of your shirt, Patrick? That's.
And you know what? Where's his Griffin hat? Isn't his Griffin?
That's a queef. That wasn't a fart, Patrick. That was a queef.
You mean that? Patrick, you're done. You're going down, Patrick.
He wants to rain hellfire on my fuckhole. I'm still waiting. I fucked with him.
Yeah, come on, bring down the hellfire, bitch. Where's the Men in Black? They have not sodomized me yet.
Hey, my head's in black. Maybe I'm one of the Men in Black.
Not a single one of his 31 goddamn spirits have touched me.
It's been a week, and we have not.
31.
Unless it's the. Unless it's. I think he has sent,
I forgot all about the Bell Witch.
I think he has sent a nightly succubus around though, because like I wake up with morning wood all the time, and it's got to be him.
So he's got 31 different spirits.
So he claims.
How does he keep track of 31?
I don't know. I thought he had 151, and it was like Bacardi. You know?
Half the cast in my fucking screenplay about Patrick are gonna be his goddamn spirit guides. I'm not even kidding. Like, seriously, he fucking talks to his spirit guides all the time.
I think Tila Tequila is one of the spirit guides.
Is this all bullshit, or does he really think he's got 31 spirit guides?
No, he seriously does. He says it in that video where he's fucking talking about the evil witches and like, fuck you, evil witch. I'm going to do a ritual, blah blah blah, and I got 31 spirit guides protecting me. Yeah, he says this shit. And whether he believes it or not, I think it's like partially an act, and he's partially insane and believes the act now. So
Did you say partially? Did you say partially insane?
He's totally insane.
Well, yeah. It started off as partially when he created this shit, but now he totally believes it, and so he's fully insane.
So you think he actually...
There was a progression to the madness, so his story's garbled.
The thing that I find so fascinating about him is I can't tell if he's like trolling or not. Like he could be completely
trolling, and he's not serious, man.
That's the thing that's like
he's trolling for the money, but at the same time he's serious about being retarded.
Listen, he's got all angles covered. Okay, he's taking it all ways. He's gonna see what people believe, and that's when he's gonna go out with what his story is. And just so everyone knows, I just shared the link to the Hangouts. Okay? On the Hangouts. I don't know. Send me the link on Skype and I'll share it elsewhere, but I can't find it right now. Anyway, continuing.
I can do this somehow.
Come on, fill the dead space, guys. Come on.
I don't know. You think,
Come on, Madison, you can do it.
You can do it, Mike.
I'm not used to being a necrophiliac and filling dead spaces like the rest of you guys.
Come on, guys.
You can do it, Addison. You took our land. You sit in the blacks and tans, and now you've got our land. You can certainly mess with the computer.
Okay, guys. I'm replying to Andrew Kincaid with a link. Okay? That's the best I can do. Alright? I'm replying to Ryan Reenacts with a link. That's the best I can do. You all have links. All of you may join. Okay.
I think the thing about Patrick is like, it's fun to not know, like to not be able to tell if he's trolling or not.
Yep.
But then it's like, if it's the case that you guys are saying, like he's in between, it kind of makes it more sad, kind of.
Yeah. Well, he probably
removes it.
He's an opportunist. He's just gonna believe whatever is the most reasonable for him. That's pretty much how it's gonna go. So,
Addison, if he wasn't a predator, he wouldn't even be. We wouldn't even be talking about him.
See, I don't know that stuff. I've only been introduced to him through Omni's channel, like Omni, like the last couple of weeks of Omni Eris. So I'm out of context for a lot of this stuff, I guess.
I just want to share with everyone. Okay, I know I'm super drunk right now, but I just want to share. Lord Stephen Christ was my #1 conspirator, and then Patrick came along. And Patrick is so fucking interesting. There's so much about Patrick that you can think about and you can consider and wonder why the fuck did Patrick end up this way. Patrick's my #2, okay? No one can ever top Steven, who's my favorite. But Patrick is definitely #2. There's something about him that is just goddamn interesting. What made him this way? What made him such a blatant predator? I don't understand. So I kind of want to figure it out, and that's why I'm so interested in Patrick, everyone.
Yeah, there's two things that draw him. It was one, he was a predator, and two, he does not have good fashion sense, and that's unforgivable.
Is that you, Ron? Are you calling? Join. Okay? We've been like 2 hours into this shit. I don't know what to do.
Hey,
all right?
Oh, hold that bottle up again. Let me see what you're drinking again. What is that?
This shit. It's terrible. It's like less than $20.
Christ.
It's the first time I've had scotch. Is it terrible? What do you know about scotch? Tell me.
Nothing.
Well, I wouldn't clean hubcaps with that. If you're going to drink it.
You. How dare you insult with alcohol? What do you think, Addison?
I don't drink, so...
You don't drink?
You're on this show.
I stopped.
You don't drink?
I stopped. I'm boring,
Liar.
okay? No, I don't.
Liar.
I don't. I partake in other fun activities.
Oh, like
that might not be allowed here.
What?
Oh, you mean like Eric Dubay's mushrooms? No,
Crack cocaine.
Just very the one you would think of, basically.
Like devil's cabbage.
The non-hardcore one.
Not Jenkum. They don't. Not Jenkum, I hope.
Yeah, like Jenkum.
Yeah, Jenkum, definitely.
Ron, where are you, Ron?
That is just crazy.
Ron! We need you, Ron!
Yeah, I mean, Addison, maybe it's a religious thing. Maybe you're a Rastafarian. And that's okay.
Or maybe a pastafarian.
Pastafarian I can support. I can get behind.
A pastafarian.
Definitely.
What do you guys think? More Patrick?
I've been touched by his noodly appendage of the flying spaghetti monster.
That's my many noodly appendages. At least I have. What do you guys think? More Patrick? How about more Patrick?
Yeah, definitely.
More Patrick!
So I got a pack of cigarettes for $1.
He got a pack of cigarettes for $1, guys. It's because God is looking out for him.
Wow. Can you buy a pack of cigarettes for $1, by the way? Because that's fucking dirt cheap.
Where the fuck can you buy a goddamn pack of cigarettes for $1? They're at least
I know, right?
$5, at least minimum, for the shittiest goddamn cigarettes.
In fact, I think that brand for $1, I think that's called Floor Scrapings.
Yeah. How about this?
Someone's joined.
How about you boil heroin down with a lighter and inject it into your arms?
Hey.
Satirically! How about that, Patrick? Satirical!
Hey, Fractal Truth is trying to get on.
Fractal Truth? Oh, hold on. I gotta send him the link. Fractal Truth, you're invited.
He's in.
I love you, buddy. Hold on.
Apparently he's in the stream.
Hey, what's up?
There he is.
Is he on?
Hey!
Did he join?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man?
Fractal Truth, I haven't spoken with you except that one time when we talked shit about Eric Dubay.
I was probably not on.
Hey, Fractal, how are you doing?
Any thoughts about Eric Dubay?
What's that?
Do you have any thoughts about Eric Dubay?
Eric Dubay is like the #1. What do you want? I don't want to call him a shill because
he's a fraud.
It's over. Just the #1 duper delight. That's what he's up to.
If you had to pick between Lord Stephen Christ and Eric Dubay, who would you pick? I'm just curious. Who would you pick?
As the biggest con artist? Which one?
No, as the coolest guy. Who would it be?
I have
That's
a question
tough one.
for you,
I don't
Fractal.
know.
By the way, welcome to the
Sure.
show. I have a question.
Thanks.
Who has better
Wait!
fashion sense?
Wait!
Huh?
Fractal! Oh, Ryan Reynolds
Yes.
is all.
What the fuck?
Wait! I need to hear from Fractal and Ryan.
Hey, Brian, welcome.
Fucking shit. I'm trying to
I
figure
hear
this out.
Ryan. I don't hear Fractal.
Damn it.
What? What? Damn it, what?
I'm trying to figure this out all night, bro.
You got it. You're
Ron
on.
totally disappeared. Where the fuck are you, Ron?
There he is.
There's too many people.
Hey, Fractal, I have a question for you.
Shoot.
Who has better fashion sense? Eric Dubay or Patrick?
Patrick.
I think Patrick is more flamboyant.
I don't know. Eric Dubay is a little sexier, wouldn't you say? I think.
No, but here, what everyone's failing to realize, these are all con artists.
Right.
Everybody, they're all trolls. Okay, I don't even believe that most of them believe their shit. It's just getting on YouTube, getting some fame, getting some reaction, and they're just trolling the shit out of everybody.
So, dude, what do you think?
Oh, that's it.
Today's a 4chaner?
There's no fucking way. Listen, there's no fucking way. Eric Dubay, just based on the way he talks, is a smart guy. There's no fucking way he believes in the flat Earth. Give me a fucking break. The guy's.
Let me ask this. I have to interrupt.
Listen, he's just a super troll, and he's getting Duper's delight. That's what he's doing.
I agree with that, Fractal Truth. But I have to ask, okay? You've been picking on Carlos Sharp. Why don't you two hash out your differences for everyone?
No. Wait a second. Fractal is reacting in a way that people should. You should be skeptical, especially some dude in a ski mask. I mean, what else did he have to go on? I have no animosity toward that whatsoever.
Seriously, right?
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean that's one of the things was the mask. It looks totally ridiculous, but no, it's just that he came out as a flat earther, which I can see. Obviously, he's stopped becoming a flat earther, but I still do have and I can appreciate the way he's going about things, but just from what I'm reading on your channel, how you say okay, like the flat Earth at least it kind of questions the status quo or whatever. I think that's a bad.
Yeah, I lost him.
I lost you.
I
because I want to hear this.
I can hear him perfectly well.
I got something in my eye.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's a bad way to really look at things, because look at Eric Dubay's website, or his website, his YouTube channel. So it's not just a flat Earth. There's no fucking dinosaurs. There's no gravity. There's no nuclear bombs. So once you start questioning the status quo, I don't see any. It's not valid to question science. Science is
Yeah, I lost you.
I can see him perfectly well.
I see your icon.
It'll
come back in a second.
Like people forget.
Okay.
People forget that there's fucking dinosaurs and shit. Dinosaur bones. That we have evidence of things that they saw today. They would look at this shit's oh my god. So when I used to talk about aliens and extraterrestrials and possible life outside of it's just like the flat Earth concept and whatnot. I'm not a flat earther. I'm sorry. I just can't resonate with that. That's just something that doesn't my thing. Now, when it comes to the starseed stuff, when it comes to things outside the box that I've been dealing with for the last 2011, woke to some shit. Started projecting, started dealing with some stuff. I've had some weird experiences in my life. And I can't. I've been working on these videos for a while. Can't put that shit off. You know what I'm saying? But the things that I'm trying to say is common sense nowadays. It's it trips me out. Even in that I run in, that we have evidence of dinosaur shit like that. They can't say, okay, if they saw a dinosaur, their mind would be open to something, a little bit, outside of the norm, and it's maybe it would be normal. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that we have evidence of things, man, and then fucking over here,
oh shit,
they just can't put it together, man. I don't know.
You're looking at evidence, though. Because confirmation bias is such a major factor in what people believe. They're just going to look for things that already support their own beliefs. And anything that doesn't support their own beliefs, they're just going to throw out like it doesn't matter at all. So that's
Fractal, I wanted to address what Fractal said. He's got some very good points. That's why I didn't feel bad about his when he attacked. No, it wasn't really even an attack. He had some questions and he's very verbal about it. I do exactly the same thing. If you heard some of my latest stuff, hangouts with Omni and so forth, I kind of explained my position with it. I was thinking that when we got into it, I had no idea. I guess I went into it kind of naively. I didn't understand the whole, I don't want to call it controlled opposition. It was more opportunist to get in there and make it into something really silly and somewhat destructive, and I found that it was really a vehicle for some really outrageous political agendas, as I pointed out, a lot of neo-Nazis and so forth are in the flat Earth. I had approached it sort of like a scientist, that sort of hitting the reset button and then in challenging us to see what do we actually understand, including myself. because of certain circumstances in my life, I can't show my face, and I thought it would be. I originally kind of, I thought, that I would have more attacks or more kinds of issues from people who actually, who are very committed to the globe in a sense. So I could, so you can try to challenge those paradigms, not trying to actually change their mind or anything, and because I don't know if that's really the reason for the whole thing. The whole thing for me was that we challenge all of the paradigms, so we don't produce dogmas, because dogmas create almost like a religious following. People say, I believe in this because scientists know. I believe this because my priest knows. I believe this because my parents know, or my teachers, but they don't actually have that information themselves. I originally came up with the mask once because, like I said, because of personal situations where I can't show my face because of agreements that I've made in my life that I can't do that at this point.
That's true. I can vouch.
And so, yeah, my wife.
You're in the mafia, right? That's basically what it is.
In
It's
the
the
mafia,
law of Omerta. I understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I wanted to say, Fractal, your points are, I really respect what you're saying. I would prefer that people were in the position where even if I got the ridicule from it, the point is not whether Carlos gets ridiculed or not, but the fact that people are taking a position because it's logical and have evidence to support it, not because it was.
I get what you're saying, but the thing about science is that's exactly what science does. It is always questioning. That's the whole point of the scientific method. There is no dogma. There is no dogma. Just because some scientists may, and you'll find that those are probably religious people. Science is the exact opposite of what you're saying.
Well, if you're talking about the philosophy, of science, you're absolutely correct. And really, I should probably be more specific about what I'm talking about, because I'm talking about how it's approached in the university level. I've even seen with my eyes on the university level that information was concocted just to keep the grants coming in.
Very rare.
But you are correct. Science itself should be self-correcting because the philosophy itself is sound. The scientific method is completely sound.
Yeah.
And all I'm asking is that everybody be involved in that. Like you're saying, hey, if I apply the scientific method, I'm going to get probably the best answer I can with the evidence that we have. And
I think what you stressed was getting your own evidence.
Yeah, because I don't hate science. And for instance, I don't say I believe there were dinosaurs. Because there's just an overwhelming amount of evidence that's there. It would be really hard to say there's no what are those big bones that they find?
The thing is, it really doesn't even matter.
But again, and I know that you may disagree with the approach I took. But that's not a problem for me. You're taking a position. You're still looking at it and saying the scientific method is the best way to go. And I believe in approaching it using statistics and looking what is the null hypothesis. And if you can't prove the null hypothesis, then you reject the hypothesis.
But you see the slippery slope. You start questioning this, you start questioning that, and all of a sudden there's no fucking dinosaurs. There's no nuclear bombs.
There's evidence for those things.
I don't believe that's the engine that drives it, because what we would be doing then is just accepting things because some smart person with a degree said it. I think we're capable of.
Well, there's millions and millions of smart people that are peer reviewing, double checking, all this stuff. So I mean, I'm going to give the benefit of doubt.
It's because of the things that they find are true, though, and that's the evidence that Carlos is
right.
Can I just say, like, the only thing I know about you two fighting is in the last, 2 minutes that I've heard. I don't know any context, but I just want to say, Carlos just sounds like he's been, super skeptical, and I'd say that's a good thing. That's a scientist's way, almost, I think you guys are coming at this. I think you guys agree. Maybe it's just a different angle from what I can tell.
Yeah, that's what I sense.
I think so.
I know you guys don't know me, but I just have to interject. I've had 5 YouTube channels, and I made over 500 videos of different things. Over the years, they've come and gone. you know, I'm doing this like movie reenactment thing. It's just fun for me. But you know, these topics are true to my heart. You know, I try to be very scientific in mind, you know, but also try to think outside the box as well. You know, Carlos has a great point, and so does everybody else, you know. And I just want to say that watching all of you guys and finding you on YouTube has opened me up to other aspects of things, and, you know, thinking in a new direction, you know, because I never really focused on the people that think the Earth is flat. You know, it really started tripping me out, you know, but I didn't really speak out about it, you know, because, you know, and I wanted to think, like, why do these people think this way when, you know, obviously, you know, I mean, the Earth is not a complete spherical, you know, and the poles kind of push down on it, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it just tripped me out a little bit, you know, and I just want to... Go ahead.
Dan Pratt is the example of what happens when you... His whole thing is NASA lies, the government lies, therefore flat Earth. The same with like religious people, you know. I don't know, therefore God. The thing is, you know what? Science pretty much... There's a lot of... There's some unknowns, but pretty much like a nanosecond after the Big Bang...
Yeah.
We pretty much know what happened.
Practically, you can hear me. As soon as this kicks back in, repeat that.
Well, I was just going to say the difference between Carlos and those like religious people and all the flat earthers or whatever is that when, like, Carlos, let's say he just scraps the whole slate like clean. When he finds the evidence that we, you know, and the scientists have built up forever, he's not just going to deny it like those people. He's going to accept the evidence. That's what his whole premise is like, based on evidence finding, from what I can tell. Yeah. So
otherwise you're right, because otherwise what you're saying is flat earthers or somebody who's flat Earth is all the same as Dan Pratt. And I don't really think that's fair, because, you know, there's a lot of people, you know, that approach things. There's people who believe in all sorts of things that are correct. That you can't draw.
Okay, guess what though? Guess what? There is zero evidence of a flat Earth. Zero.
Of course. So when Carlos or other people like Carlos like wipe the slate clean, and if they're going to do it honestly and intellectually honestly, they'll come to the conclusion that there is no evidence for a flat Earth. It's basically just like you can't just convince everybody by telling them that like these rules exist that scientists have built up and that they all agree on. Like, some people, you've just got to let them find out for themselves. Like, when they're going down the rabbit hole, you can't like just tell them that it's all nonsense and crap, because they'll
it's a little different. It's a little different than someone believing they're a cat from another galaxy, because technically, okay, you know what? I can't prove you're not a fucking cat or whatever. You can say whatever you want. That's fine. That's totally nuts. But guess what? We can prove the ball Earth.
Well, I mean, they actually need that. They actually need that open-mindedness that they claim that they have.
I got something to say to that. You know, on my old YouTube channel, I was called Ryan the Lyran. You know, the Lyrans are the feline humanoid beings that go back to ancient Egypt. You know, I channeled them, and you know, I mean, I think that there is some evidence that, you know, to ancient cultures, third eye, you know, barium, and
well, I'm a pure skeptic, so I'd love to.
No, that's what I'm saying, dude. But, you know, everybody has a different viewpoint on life, you know what I'm saying? Whatever floats your boat, you know?
Yeah, but guess what?
Well, it's more...
The Earth's not flat, so... I mean...
Well, when people say... I do take issue, though, when people say, like, oh, well, whatever floats your boat, or basically, like, whatever's good for you, because it's, like, kind of saying you can choose your own reality, like Patrick. It's like, you could be happy in a false reality, but there is only one reality, and humans have, like, a perception of that reality, and we all share like a certain perception that's like closest to reality that we could all agree on. And then there's people who go like crazy away from it, and it's like, imagine if some guy like thinks he's Jesus or something. He could be happy like floating his own boat thinking he's Jesus, but just because he's happy and it's floating his boat doesn't mean gives it any validity at all, if you know what I mean. That's the only issue I take.
Hey Omni, what you drinking on?
God.
Jesus,
that big massive bottle.
You look fucking wasted.
Hang on a second here.
Wait. I want to say something.
I got some Bud Light over here. You know what I'm saying?
Kay has the floor.
Okay, or the mic. Having been married to Carlos here for well over 3 decades, I know him really well, and we have had to.
I bet you never seen his face though.
No, I've heard this. I've seen his
almost
Obama, guys.
Okay. We have had to, as he said, wipe the slate clean about all kinds of things our whole life.
Yeah.
We are not new to figuring things out for ourselves. And that's the whole point. We just want people to figure things out for themselves. We've figured out within the world of politics, within the world of religion, within the world of science, philosophy, there are many contradictions. And when there's contradictions within the same camp, it's a gift, so that hopefully, if you care to figure things out, it encourages you to figure things out. And I will say about the Flat Earth quote movement or community or whatever, I would say because of what we found in it, we regret that if you see that we took our Flat Earth videos down, we don't regret our own intentions. We do not regret any intentions, and it's probably best for all of us that we don't turn this into a flat Earth versus globe debate, because really, here's my 2 cents. It doesn't matter. I would, if it had to be a globe, but without the Nazism and the flat Earth, I prefer the globe. So it's like, at this point, it really doesn't matter. We still have the same human condition. We still have the same problems. And it might sound like I'm preaching, but I don't really give a shit what anyone believes. I just care what they do.
Okay, can I interject? Can I comment? Okay. So, I think what's happening, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but there's a little ego involved when you fall for it. You fell for the flat Earth. Okay, and now you're kind of apologizing for it. But now listen, real quick. So I agree with you. After you come to some personal revelation, then yes, the journey was great. So if part of the flat Earth was that for you, then absolutely great. I'm talking about on a whole, it should not be supported as a good step for somebody. This is a step. Let me
put it this way. It's so poisoned. I'd rather have people believe in the globe, because that movement is so poisoned. And that's why at this point, I don't really care what they believe, and I wouldn't fight.
You should care what you believe. It's destructive to civilization, to mankind. Hold on, to mankind
to become is that exploring this. We should have had some kind of foresight to see what kind of destructive force was in this particular.
I'm not talking about. Hold on.
Can't be forgiven for that. Let me finish my point.
It was not ego.
And it was not ego. So this movement I found was quite toxic. I didn't know that. I had no foresight of that. We were not big YouTube people, so we didn't have knowledge of all of these. There's a lot I learned in the past year.
And we will not kiss up to those people, and we will not kiss up for YouTube.
Can I just make a point? Just
let me ask you this: what other scientific so-called facts should we not question? I need a list of what is not a list.
Listen, real quick, or probably not real quick, but listen. Okay, you didn't hear my example. For you personally, I'm not saying that it was bad for you. Obviously, you came out of that and you're at a better place personally. So I'm not going to down that for you personally. But now now
I have to say it again.
Okay. I don't know what you heard, but so I'm not talking about your personal journey. Like I said, since now you're out of it, obviously that was a good thing for you. So I'm not knocking your part of the flat Earth for you personally. I'm talking about now that you know about that it was totally bullshit. You should not want that for anybody else to even go down that route, right?
Why do you think I'm here with Why do you think I'm here with this mask you know, this looks ridiculous. Why do you think I'm here having these discussions and mocking these things?
No, but you're still saying that it doesn't really matter what people believe, and that's my whole point.
You'll have to repeat
I'm still saying what?
He says it doesn't really matter. You're
still saying that it doesn't really matter what people believe in. My whole point is, if we as a civilization are become type 1, type 2, go to the galaxies or whatever, we cannot promote or even stand idly by while there's people. Okay, yes, I'll question some things in science, but to have the flat Earth, you have to question everything, and that's totally ridiculous. Sorry.
Can I ask a question?
But it's not. It's just pure skepticism. Like, I see where
It's
Fractal's
not
coming from.
skepticism.
It is.
It is totally.
Our feed.
It is totally denying
understand
reality. It's totally denying reality. It's not simple
it's
skepticism.
figuring out reality.
Can I ask a question to everybody?
Let me just make a point, because, like,
Sure,
for example,
go for it. Yeah.
Carlos
has the floor.
Carlos. Let's just say, like, let's just say a copy of Carlos, like a clone of Carlos. Maybe not Carlos and his lovely missus here, but somebody else like Carlos taking a journey could have done it completely not by ego. They could have purely just done it for a want of wanting to know for themselves, like pure skepticism of wanting to know and wanting to figure out the facts for themselves.
Yeah.
And it's like, I understand exactly where you're coming from, because it's like with a religion or things like that, like a cult, when people come out of it, it's like, yeah, obviously you want them to say that cult and the things that they went through were a bad thing, but, like, for them themselves, I also understand the point where, like, you can learn so much from it and become, like, such a better person or such a wiser person. It's like, how do you counter that? It's not a good or a bad thing.
Right.
It's both.
It's not about ego. It's about learning. And it's about,
even if it is with you guys with ego, there's some people out there that completely don't do it with ego at all, and it's like you have to acknowledge that position can exist and that somebody can do it not by ego. And for example, you can't approach any crazy, an idea could be as completely crazy and it could seem ego-filled as possible, but it could be reality. Oh, can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm basically saying, like, no matter what the premise is, it could technically be true. No matter how like, for example, nihilism, brain in the vat, it's completely ego-filled, but we've got no way to, prove it
That's
isn't
philosophy,
possible.
and philosophy is pretty much bullshit in real life.
But all I'm saying
Sorry
is,
about
though,
our feed.
like, there's crazy things that we've found out about the universe and about reality that we thought that we've come to realize, like, are obviously true now, but at the time were crazy. It's like you can't just because something sounds crazy or egotistical doesn't mean it's not reality.
Just because back in the old days, if they would have saw TV, they would have thought it was magical. And now that we know, that does not give any validity to that type of thing. And you guys are missing my point about the ego. I'm only saying, not that you got into the flat Earth. Listen, I'm not knocking you getting into the flat Earth. You're missing my point. I'm saying now that you know,
we can't hear it.
I'm saying now that you know, you should not say that, oh, it doesn't matter what people think. It absolutely does matter what people think.
Do you need a movement to tell the truth? That's my question. Do you need
Fractal's right. Fractal is right, because when you say, like, people, it doesn't matter what people believe, it matters what they do. People's actions are completely influenced by their, like, beliefs, like religious people and how they vote and things like that.
That's formula.
You got these fuckers telling their kids their kids are going to school, telling their everybody else the Earth is flat.
Or people think about vaccination. Think about vaccinations, like Mormons and blood transfusions, or whichever ones it is, Jehovah's Witnesses. People's actions are influenced by their beliefs, so it doesn't matter what people believe. I get Fractal's point, but there's also your guys' point, which is yes, you can go through a bad thing, but you can also get a hugely positive thing out of that as well, and you can't just completely condemn it as a bad thing, and that's maybe the point.
Yeah, I agree. It's a world of ideas, and bad ideas can be ridiculed into oblivion.
They need to be. Judges, Fractal, are you the sole judge of what is a good idea and what is a bad idea? Listen to yourself. You're saying there's some standard by which we're supposed to live.
With the flat Earth, yes. Me and all of reality. Me and all of reality.
Ridicule is just a way of testing a belief, basically.
You're
So
setting
You're still a closet flat earther, I can see.
You know it all. And I'm not. I can't do that. I don't know. I've made a lot of mistakes. I'm sitting here just saying, I've made mistakes in this. I've had these issues. And you're saying, okay, as far as reality, based on what? Based on your ideas?
I think the huge conflict between you two guys is that Carlos is coming from it from a place of honesty, and I believe that he is anyway, and I think Fractal, you're bringing in like this ego thing, and it's like that's where the emotion is coming from in this, maybe.
The whole thing, just to clarify again, the ego. I'm saying that to not come out like I am against the flat earth, and to maintain the idea that it really doesn't matter what people believe, and this is just a step or blah blah blah. And
we're still having issues with our feed for some reason.
By maintaining that, I'm saying that's because you don't really ultimately, and look by their response. It's like ultimately they can't admit that they were wrong. Okay, and so I'm just saying, look.
Well, do you guys admit that you were wrong?
It's so provably wrong.
Well, okay, so do you guys
either you're a flat earther or you're not.
Well, I think like they
listen. Like I said, it's not a small little thing. It's everything.
The conclusions they admit like were wrong, and they've changed the conclusions now. But the journey they're not
being
saying
skeptical
was
of all reality.
I'm going to tell you that I respect the fact that this is a big deal to you. Okay. I respect that it's a big deal to you. From my worldview, because I've looking at history, if the people used to believe that the world was flat and the world was no better than when they believed it was round. And so it has, to me, historically, it has no relevance.
On their morals.
Well, I mean, absolutely, it does have no relevance, and really all I find it is here on YouTube, and that's why I'm here debating it. But yeah, in reality, you guys will be defeated. All flat earthers will just go into oblivion. This meme will last about another year and a half, and then you'll be onto some other fucking meme.
Can I just say something? Can I just...
Who's arguing?
In the meantime, Omni Eros will continue to lampoon all funny people.
But who's arguing with? I agree with that. I agree with everything you said with that. I'm just saying that you have to allow people to go through this process.
Can I say something the flat earthers are saying right now? No. They're trying to say that this is going to come to an end and be replaced by a much bigger thing, like maybe a fake alien invasion or something. Even that, even they are saying.
Can I ask Carlos something in a question? Fractal question. Like, how do you? The thought process I've been going through is, I agree when you say like you've got to let people go through it, but then I think like, oh, what if it was a cult? Okay, and they're getting into a cult. How do we decide like which idea or which thing that they're going into, let's say, down the rabbit hole with? How do we decide whether like? Because
I'm not hearing your feed, but I think I know what you're getting.
I'm hearing you.
Let me know when you hear me again.
Our responsibility in this?
No, not responsibility. It's more just like a quick question, I guess. What you guys think? Like, do you think that? Where do you think the line is between? Because I guess you agree that we wouldn't say, oh, we should just let them go down the rabbit hole into a cult, right? Just very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, like, where do we draw that line? Like, obviously a cult is, but where the idea is.
It's basically whenever people start using fucking thought-terminating cliches and trying to convince people that they need a movement to fucking believe something, and they need a movement.
I don't think most flat Earth, the flat Earth popular people, I don't think they believe it.
No.
A lot of them are in it for the money. They all want to be Alex Jones.
Right. But to answer Addison's question, it's a good question. After studying science for 30 years, I don't think I can. I think it's very difficult. There's things that you can always question instrumentation. You can always question something. I mean, even the legal world knows that they can find holes in anything. I don't know. Yeah, that's my honest answer. I don't know.
Oh, it's my son. I am
Thank
God.
you.
Okay, guys.
I've been here for a while.
Y'all,
But
Yeah.
interrupt.
you do not hear me.
I can kind of vaguely hear you, but you sound weird.
I am omni-God. I am omni-God. And,
Omni-God, he says.
Be Jesus?
and you have
Omni-God.
not asked me any questions as of yet.
Jesus is going to be pissed about this.
Omni-Jesus is my son.
Ian, are you here?
Okay, now this is my cue, guys. I actually do have to go, so
Yeah, we gotta go soon.
I will see you guys.
Thoughts? I was about to get final thoughts.
Is Fractal still on?
My
I think we were.
my final thoughts are fucking goddamn, this internet is crazy.
Yeah. Fractal, are you still there? Can you hear me?
Peace out, y'all.
I think he left.
Hi, Ron.
See you later,
Love you.
Ron.
Okay. Take care, guys. Thank you for it's good conversation. I appreciate the challenge.
I didn't even get to ask final thoughts.
Didn't what?
Anyone
I'll
have
say
any
that.
final thoughts?
Yes.
Final thoughts?
Always question everything.
And my final thought is the context in which I care what people believe. I care about their intentions. I care about how they treat babies. I care who can't help themselves. I care about how they treat animals who can't help themselves and old people who are helpless. Because when you watch them with those people, you see what they're really made of.
That's right.
And their beliefs can be full of shit one way or another. As
Right
far
on.
as beliefs are things you say. They're things you say. And talk is cheap. It's what you do. It's your actions. And that was my whole point.
That was our point.
Yeah. It's not like, hey, let's make everybody believe some stupid-ass thing because it doesn't matter and let's lead them down the merry way.
Yeah, that
What
was
it
our-
means is, it's how you treat others, period. That's what matters. That's why I don't care about someone's race or someone's age or someone's orientation or whatever. I just care how you treat others.
Yeah. But I appreciate
I do
appreciate
get his
Fractal's
point.
passion. I do. I appreciate Fractal's passion. I don't have any bad feelings.
animosity.
But not
And
just his
that-
passion, his point. I understand his point as well. Like if you just literally were to just question absolutely everything, you would just be a nihilist. And we're obviously not nihilists for a reason.
Challenge. Come on.
That's right. He's right.
I just
You
got
have to make decisions in life, and you want to make good decisions. That's all.
But I come from the idea that questioning things, like for example, scientific method or what you believe, helps improve those. But like, how do you know that you're correct if you've never questioned what you believe, for example?
Right, and the scientific method should be applied to everything.
I like her. I like her, Carlos. Hey, by
Guys?
the way, let me just interject, guys, because I haven't been able to talk much. I was playing around with the, the thing because I really like Omni Jesus, and I wish Omni would bring him back. So Omni God made,
today, but then I bailed.
Omni God made His presence known through me as a walk-in, and Omni Jesus needs to step it up. That being said,
in Thailand right now.
that being said, guys, everybody has their own belief systems, their own truths, how they see the world, and just remember that we're all mirrors of one another, like the old saying, 6 degrees of separation, we're all connected through.
Are we though?
Hallelujah.
And shit like that. So much love and light, guys, and thanks, Omni, for letting me participate, bro. And,
My friend.
yeah, much love, bro.
Fractal bailed without saying goodbye. I will remember this, Fractal. All right? I shall remember.
Yeah.
Carlos and Kay still there?
Oh, Carlos.
I like Addison. I like Addison's accent. I need to do maybe like a reenactment of something like British, like
Addison.
Addison. Addison. Oh, got something to say. But BBC American.
Guys, I can do you with a.
Sorry.
I can do you with a Scottish accent because.
My British accent.
Very good, right? Who's against
Scotland, aye, fantastic,
What are you talking about, bloody? What are you, mate?
Oh my gosh.
Alright, aye, Scotland, laddie.
Gentlemen, I'm actually from Scotland, so I can probably beat you on the Scottish accents.
Hey.
I can do a really good Jamaican accent because I spent some time down in Jamaica. Yeah, yeah, go on, me come straight from you. You're on the Aries. Long time and I got say,
Why? I have a question for you. Why do they call it an iPhone if you can't get I with it?
I don't even know. I'm too drunk to figure that joke out. Okay, y'all. Let's do some final thoughts with everyone who has not yet bailed on the conversation. Start with the person furthest to the left. Addison! Final thoughts before we conclude this live broadcast.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
I guess I'd just like to say I get both, like the two people who hating each other today. I do get both your points. I don't know. I'm just coming from a pure skeptical side, so sorry if I offended anybody with my I like to play devil's advocate quite a lot as well, so sorry about that.
People were probably way more offended by us calling Eric Dubay transgender Jamie Lynn, or whatever the fuck her name is, so I wouldn't worry.
Well, I don't know who this Eric Dubay guy is, so I've got to go research this guy now and have a laugh with him.
Garbage. Who's the transgender Jamie Lynn, I think.
Satirically, yeah.
Yeah. This is also
allegedly.
Allegedly, he's Jamie Lynn.
Possibly in
definitely
in an ultimate dimension. Definitely.
For sure. It looks like a female. Not a real female. Just fake. Let's continue. Let's conclude your final thoughts, because I'm super trashed. What are they?
Anybody else?
Okay. Carlos. Or K. Carlos and K. You can work out.
Can't hear him.
And what? Carlos and K. What are your final thoughts?
You go first, Carlos. Even though I'm older.
You know, first of all, I think that one thing I would say about fractal truth.
We can't hear you. You froze.
Right in respect, I think. What's that?
We can't hear anything after you said a thing about fractal truth.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. You know, you have to make those challenges and you have to make those decisions for yourself. You know, I've said it many times, and it says on my channel as well, skepticism is a superpower. And some of us approach it in different ways, and that's the way to do it, because there's always going to be someone to find some kind of political reason or whatever to control your mind, and you have to control your mind yourself.
Right.
Okay. In controlling your mind yourself should be, had we not applied it toward health, for example, we'd be dead. Okay? This scientific method that needs to be applied, you have to do your own observation in order to come up with probably good conclusions with which to decide what to do. And I'm not talking about morals, I'm just talking about how to figure things out. And the thing is, the media is not, we don't consider the media or a book, because books contradict and the media contradicts. Each one contradicts themselves. So because of that, I can't just suck something in from a book or from some electronic media because it's presented well and believe it. So the point is just trying to get to the truth, whatever that is. That's the bottom line.
And if it leaves us in a quandary, that's the human condition.
Yeah. And if we say, I don't know, it's better to say, you know, the more I learn, the more I said, the more I know, the more I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's definitely better to say, I don't know, than like throw your hat in the best next option, because if I don't know is the most honest option, then just go with that. Be honest.
Right.
It's like me when it comes to religion. It's like every claim that I've had presented so far, it's not stood up to the burden of proof. But I don't know. There could be one that comes around tomorrow that's stands up to it. So. I honestly have to say I don't know. You know, I'm 99.999, you know, for infinity sure that it's probably never going to happen. I intellectually have to say.
Gentlemen, I'm going to drop off. Nice talking to everybody. Great show.
See you Sunday.
Thank you.
Final thoughts.
Take care. Bye bye.
Thanks for dropping in. Adios.
At the end.
You know what? I think we'll never know the truth, but the point is, if you consider all the possibilities, at least you've learned something. That's what I think.
Well, here are my final thoughts to this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Are we still here? All right. Thank you for allowing me to participate. Sorry it took me like half the night to try to figure out.
No problem. I had no idea what I was doing, so.
Man, it's all good, dude. Sorry, man. But Omni, thank you for putting out the videos, man. You know, because as a starseed YouTuber, light worker, that kind of thing, you know, over here on this perspective for so long, I'm seeing things over here in another light that allows, you know, but I'm still over here. But the thing is that, you know, I'm trying to balance them to a certain perspective of like what's going on. See, the whole thing is like everybody wants to be out here flying around in space, but you know the whole concept of the whole thing is that they came here to help aid the planet, right? That's the whole belief system behind starseeds, right? So I'm trying to bring people back down to Earth, you know, to help with that. And I've had a lot of experiences in my life. You know, I can't deny. Does that make me a star-tard? Maybe, I don't know. But you know, that being said,
I can't fault you for that. I'm a retard too, so the things I believe, I don't always share. But
right.
Again, to hopefully not be offensive, it makes you non-skeptical.
Exactly.
Apply skepticism to it. There you go.
We all believe things that are not necessarily provable, so I understand.
You shouldn't.
But you know, I had a video where I was doing Dr. Greer's. Okay, I need you guys to look at the movie Sirius, S-I-R, whatever, Sirius, right? That documentary with Dr. Stephen Greer, I did the C5 technique for months. I had a video, I accidentally deleted it like a dumbass, where I wish you could have seen it, man. There was like 2 orbs over the tree line, man, and then it's like this like it's like a ball of light, and a ball of light appeared like this, like, and there was like this shit below it.
Right.
And I was filming.
So what do you think that is? What do you think that is, though?
Dude, I don't know, but I was filming it with my phone, but it wasn't visible to the naked eye. And somebody told me that, you know, because I was doing this CE5 technique, it's like remote viewing. It's almost like a reverse Google Earth. Like you see the universe, the Milky Way, and you see like, you know, where you are, or if you know where you are in the Milky Way, you zoom into that. You zoom into Earth, you go all the way down, you go through your body, round it, and then you push it out, and you're supposed to raise your vibration or whatever. But
that sounds really good, man.
Yeah, I can do that in my head though. I mean, get the same effect.
Yeah, bro. But what I'm saying is what's really trippy is that Fox 30 News, is the local news station, came out a week ago with UFOs exactly.
But can I? So you got these lights on camera.
I did.
So is that some way just like evidence of that C5 thing you were doing, I guess? Is that what you're trying to...
Close encounters of the time.
So so the thing I would ask you next is, why do you believe that's the case? Like, why do you think that evidence is that?
Because it was something that I experienced that I can't explain. It captured on film. That the local news station came out with a week later. So it's like validation, you know?
Yeah,
it's validation. For me, though, if you can't explain it, it's something you can't explain. I mean, I could explain it as a unicorn fart, but it doesn't mean...
when you're recording something on your phone,
yeah,
you're physically in the sky, but you see it through your phone.
Right.
Can I say something about this, guys? Because it's really interesting, and it seems like there's evidence that something happened.
Yeah.
And maybe your belief systems shape that into something that fits. Like Catholic people seeing Jesus on a taco, and I'm not meaning to belittle your experience, but there's a tendency to find significance.
Well, the thing is that my uncle, when I told him about this and I showed him the video, he's a hardcore Baptist Christian, right? He went straight to those are demons. Demons. And I said, what the fuck, bro? Why are you saying they're demons? But
Well,
a week later,
the
my brother's wife sent me the news footage. Now, the news footage showed the same little orbs, you know, in the sky. A week later, I've never seen anything about UFOs, anything, ever, living in this town, Jacksonville, Florida, right?
Well, you know,
but the question is though, like his even if he changed his mind and he doesn't now believe it's demons, let's say, his assertion that it was demons is just as valid as your assertion that it's evidence for what you're saying it is. Even if he doesn't believe in it anymore.
Yeah, my perspective on that is when I see something I don't understand in the sky, coming at it from a purely scientific point of view, I go, that's interesting. I wonder what that is. How can I explain that without introducing an additional level of complexity to it?
Don't know if it was UFOs or not, but it was something, it was a phenomenon. So, unidentified flying object, that's, I don't know what it was, but to say
I think that's the most honest thing you can say there. I think that's the best thing to say as well. Like, you can say you don't know what it was, but like, for example...
And then,
like,
guys, then you investigate it.
Yeah, and it's, like, for example, it could have nothing to do with the C5 thing you're doing. It could have something to do with something else, maybe, that you were activating, or, like, for example, I could make up, or I could find, for example, some sort of belief system where every 10 years it activates, or something like that. So when you're 10, this thing activates, when you're 20, and it could be that, right? And you're focusing on this, you know, oh, it's this C5 thing that you're doing at the same time. Well, you know, it could be this whole time thing. And what I'm basically saying is, you're like Ian's saying, you're shaping it to your belief when it could maybe be something else, and you're ignoring that.
I wish I wasn't stupid enough to reboot my computer and fucking download the video. Omni's telling us to get the fuck off this chat.
Oh shit.
Quickly, I must interrupt, okay? I'm married, okay? And my husband is gonna murder me.
Later.
And this is very long live feed. So we've got some final thoughts from everyone except Ian. Ian, are you there?
I think everyone left.
You locked off! God damn it, Ian! I was gonna ask your final thoughts. But anyway, we got final thoughts, everyone. And we will have to hold our final thoughts for the next time. Okay? But thank you guys for joining me. Significantly appreciated.
Oh, he's back.
Ian, oh, you're back.
His final thoughts.
Ian, we have just enough time for your final thoughts. Any final thoughts, Ian?
Yeah, I do. I've got a really concise one, and I'm not even going to do the Scottish accent for you because you guys have done it beautifully.
Hey, right.
Okay, Biochemistry and Medicine 101. Do not drink the wee-wee. That's all I have to say. Don't drink the piss. This is not a good idea.
There's a piss drinking segment coming up for Magic Kool-Aid number 5. So everyone knows.
What is that thing you're smoking?
It's called a fucking e-cig or something.
Yeah, I've got one.
Probably gonna give me cancer. It's gonna be cool. Wait.
Fun hanging out, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for Vampires number 2. Psychic Vampires number 3. I'm gonna beg Lord Stephen Christ to join us. So maybe he'll join us. Okay?
And Patrick, man. And Patrick, if he's...
Patrick, too. Patrick hates me, though, so he is probably never going to join me live.
Oh, I'm going to make a prophetic prediction. I think he'll be all over it as soon as he runs out of credit with his dealer.
Patrick, here's it for you. Join me, Psychic Vampires number 3. I love you, Patrick. You're my favorite gay shaman who is not myself. Okay? Are we done? Anybody else have anything to say?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Right, thank you for having me. I'm going to leave. Take care, guys.
Nice to talk to you, Addison.
Bye. You too, man. Hope
Nice
we do
to
again.
talk to you, Ian. Nice to talk to you, Ryan. Nice to talk to you, Carlos. Nice to talk to you, Ron. And, guys, Magic Kool-Aid number 5 will start in a few hours. You'll see the first segment, okay? All right. And it's about flat Earth. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for joining, Ian.
and I will talk to you later. Bye!